drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, they'll keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet. Mr. Nice Guy looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel, we all know the Lord is coming back for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Brick got the plug. What's up to Kim Tone? I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Riggle Brothers, me Vato, Hemi Graham, got the
What's up, Aaron?
Pronto. Jim Bob's a silly guy, Deborah's head honcho. Gene Spratt and Gene Smith, don't confuse them. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this looting. Richard will pull up and
I already got a thumbs down. Already. Oh, wow.
Patriot movements, Brianna, the truth,
I wonder who did that.
Danny Huddy, saying what's up on
Thank
the
you for
Daily
stopping
Now.
by.
Yo, we don't play around.
What's up, Indigo?
If you wild out, Carol will put you in timeout. You can come test the chat and find out if you're Antifa or BLM. You can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
I said it wrong.
Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
Alright, Indigo.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
Yeah, you like that, Aaron? A proud boy from Chicago named Mr. Nice Guy wrote that for me. He's actually still working right now on verse number 2, so he can add the rest of the people that are coming in. Alright, you know what? Mr. Bill is live out there dancing around at a event. So let's go say what's up to only Mr. Bill. Now where'd he go? I had him on here a second ago. Alright, let me just type in his name. We'll see what's going on with only Mr. Bill. Let's see, here he is. He's at a flag wave. Let's just put him up in the corner while we're waiting for Mr. Nice Guy, or for Mr. Nice Guy, while we're waiting for the drunk uncle to show up. Let's see. Let's add the right thing here. Said it's 100 degrees out there in Portland right now. I don't know. I don't know. It's only 110 here, so. Mr. Bill's out there dancing. Look at him. Let's tell him we're live. He can't read the chat, but I promised him I'd live stream him, so we're gonna live stream him. Mr. Bill's cool. He's part of our. We have a little consortium, I guess you want to call it, of streamers, and he's one of the guys that's part of our group. We all get together, we share information, we help each other out. What's up, Andrew? You know, we just take care of each other. You know, give each other ideas how to make money, stuff like that. You know, so that's what we do. Instead of working against each other, we work together. What's up, Monster? You want to say hi, Donnie? Oh, hold on. Brownie's got to come say hi. I forgot. Come on, Browners. Hop up. Come on. Hold on. I got to move back. Come on, Browners. Come say hi. Come on.
Oh, you don't hear me sing, no.
Come on.
No, you guys don't hear me sing, do you? You don't want me to sing around here? I don't think so.
All right. There's Brownie. Say hi to everybody, Mama. Huh? She's a good girl.
Like,
Donnie's getting jealous.
If you guys appreciate it or whatever, make sure to hit the like button.
Okay, get down.
Kind of support is appreciated.
Bajate. There you go. There's little Browners.
Right. Check out.
Dang, where is everybody?
Congressman's emails.
What?
Send them an email about something you're concerned about in your state or in your area.
Right.
Go to your next school board meeting.
Oh, that's funny.
You're
So
concerned about whatever issues that they're going to raise.
Harold's good. Where is Harold?
Be involved. Start a flag wave.
Harold's being a little pain in the butt, crying all the time for food.
Let me know in the chat if you guys
I feed this cat like 3 times a day, and all he does is cry. You can't see Brownie?
Things like cleaned up your
All right, hold
or
on.
something like that lately.
Aaron
Preferably
loves the
just-
browners too. Let me take Mr. Bill down for a second. Come on, Brownie.
Was he
Come on.
saying, okay.
Come on, Brownie.
I thought it was
Good
following your
girl. There she is. Huh. You gonna say hi to everybody? Look this way.
Another song for you, Eddie.
Turn
Hold
around.
on.
Oh, and you pulled my headphones out. Hi, mamas.
have
Yeah.
music to
Okay,
dance
now
to,
get
you know.
down. All right, give me a second, guys. Now I gotta fix my headphones because
Except I have one. This thing is a little
Brownie
slow.
always pulls this out. I think she thinks it's her job.
Hold on.
Oh, you think they're watching the Mike Lindell thing? Yeah, I can't play that on here. There's certain things that you can't say on YouTube. And my headphone jack, of course, is broken on here.
More upbeat stuff, right?
Yeah, I see that. I gotta fix my headphones real quick. Indico. Check out Mr. Bill dancing, guys.
It's going to be a decent tune. I can sort of go to the melody on this one, I think.
All right, I can hear you guys again. Let's see Mr. Bill dancing for us. He says he's gonna dance for us. Here he goes. Sounds like I'm at the massage parlor. Are we at a massage parlor? This is what it sounds like at the massage parlor. You know? Yeah, I can't, what do you call it? I can't show that Mike Lindell stuff. Oh, I did find my AirPod. I did. I found it. I won't open it up because it'll turn off stuff, but yeah. I found it this morning. Speaking of soothing music, so guess what I get to do tonight? What's up, Willow? How's your hump day going on? All right. Actually, you know, he's got soothing music, so I'm going to keep him in the background. We got Mr. Bill. Only Mr. Bill. Go like him. Only Mr. Bill on YouTube. Give him a like. So I had to go to Kaiser today because I got to take a sleep apnea test tonight. So you got to put this watch on, right? Then you got to just put this thing on your finger all night long. And sleep with it on. So that's what I get to do tonight. But what's funny is, so last night I didn't sleep. I went to sleep at like, hell, 5 o'clock. Probably fell asleep around 5 o'clock. Got up around 7. Hopefully I get to sleep some tonight. But that's what I get to wear. And so I'm sitting in Kaiser. You know, they make you wear a fucking mask, right? So I put my American flag mask, my gaiter on. You know, and I don't mind wearing it in a hospital because, you know, the hospital is the place where you're gonna find the COVID, right? So I'm in there, and the nurse, she's like, "Sir, you need to put it above your nose," and I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Put it above your nose." So I'm like, "There's a big, huge, probably quarter-inch thick piece of plastic between me and this lady, so I can't even. She can't feel my breath. She can't hear my breath. So it's like, chick, oh my gosh." Shut the hell up, you mask Nazi. What's up, Eden? Yeah, Willow, that's Only Mr. Bill. Go over there. His name is Only Mr. Bill on YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead and subscribe to him.
The score is like 0 to 10 on this next dance, okay?
Oh, he's going to do another dance. Okay, let's see what the next dance is. What music is he going to play now? Well, I guess I should start Zoom for Drunk Uncle. But yeah, so I had the mask Nazi over there. It's like, really, chick? Here we go. Connecting to Zoom. Start my chat room for Drunk Uncle.
I wish if you have your cell phone, I'll let you Bluetooth it over there. You can do that.
There we go. There we go. So, what's up, Johnny? So yeah, can you believe that I mean, I understand I'm in the hospital, but telling me while there's a stupid piece of plastic in between is to force me to put my mask above my nose just for a sleep apnea test, which I don't want in the first place. I just want my freaking.
Hold on, we're gonna play some Toby Keith.
Oh, he's gonna play Toby Keith. I'm gonna turn him off then, so I don't get in trouble, cause I can't play Toby Keith here, or I'll turn his sound down. How about that? But yeah, so that's what they did to me. Freaking crazy, right? Dude, did I shade? I can't believe this. Look, I missed the whole spot. I need Eden here to take care of me. Eden, you need to come shave me and stuff. I bet you Eden would. All right, guys. So who's gonna go with us to Las Vegas? I gotta know. I gotta know. It's getting closer and closer. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go pretty soon. It's October 9th through the 12th. We're gonna go have fun in Las Vegas. Getting in trouble, right? Ask Aaron. I get in trouble. I can get into trouble. I'll tell you, so, you know, there's only 18 of you here. I'll give you guys some of the good stuff since you guys are the people that are always here. I probably told this story before, but I'm going to say it because Aaron's in here. We were, Aaron probably, he's like, oh, I know a story he's going to tell. No, she didn't hurt my feelings. So Aaron and I are sitting at a bar having a drink. It was like, it was the day before I got to go to Chicago. Me and Ben Berkwam and Oreo Express and Will Johnson, and Ty, we all went to Chicago the next day. But it was my dad's birthday. So I'm in the bar having a drink, you know, there's Donnie behind me. And my wife's like texted me pissed because I was married at the time. Yeah, we're going to live stream in Vegas. In fact, I'm going to do my show there with everybody who goes. Look at Monster behind me. But anyways, so we're at the bar, and you know my wife's bitching at me, so I'm kind of like, you know, she's like, you're gonna be gone for a week, and I'm not gonna see you for a while, so you better get your ass home. And I'm like, don't worry, I'm not gonna drink too much. Well, I kind of closed the bar down that night, but anyways, so Aaron and I are sitting there, and I'm not sure if Aaron was still there or not, but you know, we're talking about the military, and Trump was still president, and some guy just started talking a whole bunch of shit, just chirping shit. And I'm like, you know, whatever. And then he said something to me, and he's like, you know what, fuck the military. You know, and I'm having a bad day. It's my dad's birthday. He died from Agent Orange exposure. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what, fuck you, bro. And I get up, you know, because a lot of people would talk shit to me because I only had my cane that day. And he's like, you know, fuck you, motherfucker, and whatever he was saying. I don't know. I had a couple drinks in me. And so I walk over to him, and the bartender's like, hey, knock that shit off. And so I'm like, all right. So I walk over. I sit back down. The guy walks over to me, and he's like right here. And so he walks up, and he like he puts his arm around me kind of like that. And he's like, you know, I'm going to buy you a drink, and you know, it's all good. He's all, but you're lucky. And I'm like, I'm lucky? And he's like, yeah, you're lucky because I got my shit-kicking boots on me today. So he's already got his arm kind of around me like this, right? So I just lift my arm up. I grab him by the back of the throat and just go wham! Slam his head right into the fucking bar. And next thing you know, like, the bartender's on me and stuff like that. And the guy's like freaking out. So they take that guy outside, and the bartender's like, man, you can't do that in here. And you know what? You're drinking water for the next 10 minutes. So he gave me a water. He's like, you need to finish that water, wait 10 minutes, and then I'll give you another drink. So I'm like, oh, fucking. And Vic, one of my friends, was like, Eddie, dude, man, we're getting in trouble. We had just found a nice bar, you know, that was conservative. So this guy walks up on me, or the bartender walks up on me, and he's like, hey, Eddie, so you can drink now, and I'm gonna give you free drinks the rest of the night. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, we've been trying to get rid of that fucking liberal motherfucker for a while. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, you know, don't talk shit about the military, especially on my dad's birthday when I'm celebrating his death. It was pretty fun. I just joined a new club, and like the next day I'm getting calls from everybody. They're like, Eddie, you know what? You know we got a bad reputation. You know, we finally found a bar that we aren't that we're allowed in, and you're about to get us kicked out. I was like, no, they loved us. Shoot, every time I go in that bar now, they still love me. They're cool at that bar. I won't say which one it is. I don't want Antifa to go mess with them. You know how it is. Dude, where is everybody? Nobody's chatting. Or are you just listening to my story? I thought Aaron would have been like, you know, going crazy with that one, because he loves that story. Aaron loves that story. I miss drinking with Aaron. Me and him had fun. We had fun. And I remember I was married. I was trying to be a wingman for him. But Aaron's a little shy. I was all dancing with this girl. I'm like, hey, Aaron, dude, this girl totally wants you, man. I tried. What's up, Mr. Nice Guy? How's it going, bro? How's it going? Dude, I went to order this new gimbal for my... I went to order this thing, and I paid my credit card yesterday, but the credit card didn't clear through yet with the bank. So I'm like just shy, like 70 bucks on the credit to go purchase this thing. So I gotta wait till tomorrow for the credit to clear so I can order it. But it wouldn't have been here till Monday anyways. It's a gimbal so I can hold smooth everything. Harold's fine. Where is he? I don't know where he is right now. Brownie, get off the bed. Here he comes. See him? Harold, kitty, kitty, kitty. Get off. Come here. Come on, Harold. Come on, Harold. Can you hear him? He's loud. He is a loud freaking cat. That's all I can say. There he is. Turn around, dude. Harold. Don't put your butt in my face. Come on, turn around. He's like, nope. He's like, nope. Oh, wait, I haven't been watching my Zoom. Let me see if Drunk Uncle's back in here yet. Anyways. So what did everybody do today? Anybody have anything exciting happen to them today? Anything good? Eden, are you going to Las Vegas with us in October? I'm trying to get Aaron to go. You never know. Great, now she's behind me. There she goes. You ever, you know, I haven't taken him to the vet yet. I gotta take him to the vet. Gosh darn, it's gonna drive me nuts. I can't believe I missed one spot. You know what? I'm lazy. I just did a quick shave. I just got sick and tired of being scraggly. Yeah, she's being camera shy today. Let's see. Is anything going on? What the heck was that? Oh, it's Donnie. What's wrong, Donnie? Where is Donnie? Oh, frickin' Sugar's sitting in the doorway so Donnie won't come in. He's crying because he can't come in because Sugar's in the door. He's got 50 pounds on her. Little baby. It's funny. He's a little baby when it comes to Sugar, but if anybody gets near me, he's ready to attack him, especially another dog. You guys remember the bear? You guys remember when he saw the bear at the Fresno show, home show? What monster? You'd love to go. You can go, Eden. See, the more people that go, the cheaper it is, folks, because we're going to rent a big house. So the more people that goes, right now they're saying the whole week is going to be like $300. But if we can get more people to go, we can get it down to $200. If we get it down to $200 that's for 4 days. So that's like $50 a night in a nice house, you know. Then you guys can all be on the show. You can watch me do it live if you don't want to be part of the show. We're going to go walk up and down the strip a couple times. We're going to go shoot some guns. I know that's what Drunk Uncle... Well, the first place Drunk Uncle wants to go to is the legal marijuana store. So that's the first place I'm taking Drunk Uncle. So he can go get high. And then we're going to go... Oh, yeah, I have to take him. He says he wants to see, in real life, a hooker. So we're going to... I said, all you got to do is go up and down the strip and you'll see one. They'll probably flirt with us on the strip. Andrew, you're too far. You're on the East Coast. Actually, you know what? There are Dottie's coming from the East Coast. Freaking monster. What's up, monster? You want to be on camera? Hey, you gonna say hi? Huh, monster? Dude's getting huge, huh? And you know what? Anybody that goes to Las Vegas, guess who you get to meet? I'm taking Donnie with. Donald J. Trump is gonna be there, so you get to meet Donnie in Vegas. He'll be there, huh, monster? He's gonna go to Vegas with us. Oh, Dottie, there's places to shop everywhere. There's gonna be shoppers everywhere. It's crazy how many shops gonna be there. You know what else I find interesting, guys? There's no news today. The last 2 days in a row, there's been hardly any news at all. I was surprised at how little news that we have to share. Freaking, what kind of shopping are you gonna go do, Dottie? What are you gonna buy? What are you gonna buy me? Speaking of buying me, you guys know my birthday is like 7 days from today. 1 week from today, I'm gonna be 45 years old. You guys I'm gonna be here, so we're gonna have a party here in the chat room for my birthday, I think. That's what we're gonna do. Who knows? We'll probably go do a taco run. Maybe see if I can get something for free from the taco trucks for my birthday. Heck. Maybe if I can find somebody to be a designated driver, maybe I'll go to Fresno and go to my favorite bar in Clovis. You never know. Who's by my side? There's the cat. Where the heck is Drunk Uncle? I'm still tired. I haven't gotten any sleep again, so I'm kind of, if you guys can't tell, still kind of out of it. Let's see what Mr. Bill's still out there dancing and a-prancing. Let's show you Mr. Bill. Let's see, is it this one he's on? Yeah, there he is. Oh, he just left. Yeah, the My Pillow guy stuff, I can't talk about that shit. Because if you say that stuff here on YouTube, they suspend you right away. If you say stolen anything, if you say, I don't know, you know, there's certain words you can't say on here. You can't talk about masks, really, right? Like, you want to know what I got kicked? We got a strike because this one guy, one of my friends, Jeffrey Perrine, read the back of a mask and the instructions on there and what it covered you from and not. And we literally got kicked off of YouTube for 2 weeks because of what he said. Just for reading the back of a mask that they're selling you. So they said we were putting out false information, and I responded by, all he did was read what was on the back of the mask, but YouTube still kicked me off. Right? That's why I'm working on it. I got some stuff in the works. If something that I'm working on comes through, what's up, Carol? Then we're gonna be able to go and we'll be able to do more. But I need to get bigger. I need to start getting you know, help. I need to get sponsors or get people to help donate or something. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get big enough eventually. I have a feeling. You know, I watched this movie. What movie is it? Road Trip. So it's a funny movie called Road Trip. Some of you may not like the jokes, but it was funny to me. And there's this guy in there. He's like, I don't know. I'm on this earth for something. There's some reason I'm on this earth. And when you think about it, look, I've had over 60 operations. I was supposed to be dead by the time I was 7 days old. Then they gave me till a month. Then they gave me a year. And I'm going to turn 45 next year, right? After having 60 operations and all this stuff, there's gotta be some reason that I'm here put on this earth. God put me here for something. And I'm thinking maybe it's to be on here and do my show. So, or maybe it was just a film on the FBI. Oh, speaking of that, okay, here we go. I actually sent an email today through their website, so I'm probably not even gonna get seen, but to Laura Ingram. I said, look, hey, here's what happened. The FBI took all my stuff. I'm handicapped. They won't give it back. You know, I never went inside the Capitol. They didn't have a warrant for me. All they wanted was my equipment, and they still won't give it back. Can you please help? So you never know. Let's see if she'll help. Every day I gotta write it out better, but I'm gonna start just looking at people on Twitter and trying to send them private messages. Just see, maybe if it just takes one person to give it to somebody at the head of Fox or somebody to do a show on it, right? To start getting my stuff back. Maybe a lawyer will be like, hey, I'll help you get your stuff back. But so far, I haven't been able to find a lawyer to help me get my stuff back. It sucks. It sucks. Oh man, my bowl is way the hell up there. This guy is driving me nuts. Stop, please. Stop scratching me, cat. What's wrong, gamer? You're sick? That sucks. Oh my goodness. Boy, Mr. Bill needs to get some more sun on them legs. What's up, Sharon's here? What's going on, chica? Oh, he's doing a little dance now for us. Do a little dance. Shake your little groove, or I don't even know how that song goes. It's on tonight. I'm killing that song, aren't I? Well, when don't I kill the songs? So I wonder if Mr. Bill just sets these up. I'll have to ask Indico and Nicole. Does Mr. Bill set these up all on his own? Or is there a group that he just follows? Who knows? I wonder which way it goes. What do you guys think? Or does anybody know? Alright, what's the next? So we got some news tonight. We got some Gavin Newsom apparently getting mad at some reporters. What else do we got going on? We got, trying to think what else we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about some stuff. Not too much. There's hardly any news. And then, we'll probably play Drunk Uncle's game that he wants to play. Make a little love, get down tonight. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate it. Now I know the words of the song. Just so I can forget them by tomorrow. I have really, 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 really bad memory. I don't know why. But it's funny, like, what was I watching? Okay, so I started watching this show called Chicago Med, right? And, what, Donnie? I'm watching it today, and they're walking, and I was like, oh yeah, me and Ben walked down there, there's this little river right there, and then that's where they and I can remember everything about that night when we were out there filming, but yet I can't remember something you told me 15 minutes ago. It's crazy how that works. You're trying to eat some soup, Ultimate Gamer? Well, hopefully you feel better. Donnie. Want me to send Donnie over to lick you to death and make you feel better? Or the kitten? You want the cat? You want Harold to come see you? Alright, so now we got to get Donnie shirts. Now we're probably going to have to get Harold shirts. We got to get Brownie shirts. I'll have to get a shirt for each one of my dogs. You guys can buy it. Now that song's going to be in your head tonight, Phil Cox. Hey. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. I wonder if there's going to be any flag waves anytime soon around here. Oh, so next Wednesday night, I have to go film Oreo Express. That's going to be fun. But these people ask me to do it all the time, so we're going to go do it. That's what we do. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. We'll go film that tomorrow, next Wednesday night. I'm going to find a better spot to sit, though. Apparently, he's going to talk about what's been going on the border. I don't know how he all of a sudden is an expert on it, but that's what we're going to be doing. I got the text message today reminding me I got to be there. But hey, they give me some money to come. They spread the word about my channel, so every little bit helps, right? And there's some cool people. Plus, they have really good food at that place. You want the kitten, gamer? You want the kitten? He's a little cutie, but oh my gosh, when he's hungry, you can hear him from a mile away. He is just freaking louder than loud. It's louder than loud. Dang, it's 6:30. I wonder what happened to Drunk Uncle. Great, yeah, now I got that song in my head too. And it's like my Italian dressing fell, and I want to get my Italian dressing, but it's like I'm waiting for Drunk Uncle to come so I can have a little piece of my lettuce, because it doesn't taste good by itself. You gotta have at least a little bit of dressing on there. Alright. Dude, you know who I haven't seen tonight? Where's Julius? Where's Julius? What's up, Indico? I guess it kind of does. I put so little sauce on there. I guess it does taste the same. Sorry I'm boring right now, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go around YouTube for a little bit. Let's see what we can see on YouTube. Maybe we'll find something cool while we're waiting on Drunk. Mr. Bill's dancing just isn't doing it for me right now. I see amazing food automation machine. Let's see. 2015 Hooters World Wing Eating Championship. The largest stuck excavator. Just one of the guys. I get in trouble if I shared that. Let's see. Crazy action lineup anti-game. I wonder why they use that picture. Why do you think they use that picture? Discraft Great Lakes Open. What is this? Is this like a frisbee? Do they really freaking have a frisbee? Like professional frisbees players? I guess so.
Discraft Great Lakes Open, part of the disc golf.
All right, I've never watched disc golf before. Have you guys ever watched disc golf?
Reach, and then
Like, are they playing on a real golf course?
Paige starting it out with a passion.
She's starting it out with a passion. Whoa!
Tight.
That's what she said. Oh my gosh, we can sit here all night and I can just...
On the right side.
She said she's a little tight. All right, let me turn this up. I'm going to have some fun with this while we're waiting for Drunk Uncle. I can have some fun with this.
Extremely dense.
I actually have I found a whole bunch of those frisbees in a
Kristen with Arrive.
thrift store or in a storage unit.
It should come back. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, the wind kind of straightened it out just a little bit.
Yeah, they're playing on a real golf course.
She's way down there.
Oh no, that's a real frisbee course, I guess. Dude, look how many different frisbees they have in there. What's the difference? Does anybody know? Has anybody played frisbee golf? Somebody tell me. Let's see what kind of fun I can have with this while we're waiting for Drunk.
H3V2.
I'm going to give him those 640, then we'll start the news.
She did air it out of bounds yesterday.
Oh,
so
she
I
had
to make that correction.
She aired it out of bounds yesterday.
She's definitely turned that. Might be turned too much.
Oh my god. Oh, it's going to hit the tree. Oh, she's in the trees.
So she's in the rough right by the basket.
She's in the
It's a
rough.
huge shot.
I'm telling you. Can you imagine if I was high right now? Oh my goodness, the fun I would have with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a real sport, but I could have a little fun. Gonna have a little fun with this.
I'm throwing a photon.
Second there, I thought you were throwing lefty.
I like to
Okay.
not touch it with my right hand until I have to throw it because I get sweaty fingers.
She doesn't like to touch it with her right hand. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
Paige pitching out with her soul.
Oh, that was an aggressive pitch out.
And
She went too far. Oh, she's out of bounds again. So do you get, like,
she
in golf...
misses not even that touch up there in bounds, so she has to take it at the early part of her out of bounds
So if you
line.
go...
I'm
Every time
kinda
you go out of
surprised she
bounds, don't you
went
lose a
that
point or
aggressively
something?
Because she doesn't need to bite off any distance here to get it under the basket on her next shot.
So you are allowed to move.
Agreed, and then kind of leaves this one a little bit hyzer, leaving
she did
herself
pretty
a
good.
little bit of a putt.
She did pretty good.
Not the way you want to start the final round of a tournament, especially when you're in the lead.
So I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, okay, here comes the crippled chick, the way she's throwing. It just looks weird to me. It just looks weird.
Envy. I left that a little short.
So you got to get it in the chains, right? Is that the goal? You got to put that in the... Ooh, hello. I can watch her throw all day long. Get it in the chain.
Christian
Get it in
Harp.
there. Oh,
Yeah,
she's
nice.
closer than
It's
everybody
the
else.
charity pyramid.
This girl's in the rough again. She likes playing in the rough, doesn't she? Oh my gosh.
Shot for birdie from the rough.
I'm gonna tell you guys, if I was high right now,
Doesn't go for
the
it.
stuff that I would say on this
Probably
show.
smart with that left to right slope or right to left slope on the downside of the basket.
Kat had a much better look than I was expecting. for
Is she
her
gonna
to
do
have.
it? Is she gonna do it?
Great,
Oh!
great putt. Very nice save there.
Wow, they really call it putting too.
Yeah, it felt like a save, even though I was on the fairway the whole time.
I
Wow.
found this basket really scary to go for it because
I wonder what the hell is up
even if
with
you're
Drunk
straight on
Uncle.
like where you were, if it hyzers out in front of the basket, it goes down that little ledge.
Oh.
Oh no.
That ledge you were talking about just kind of caught Paige a bit.
I've
but
never
she'll
watched
just
frisbee golf
clean this
before, but
up,
I think this is more fun than regular golf.
hopefully for
Nice.
a triple to start.
A triple, that's not good.
What a blow to start.
Do they have a caddy?
So
I think
Kristen
they do.
takes the lead on the first hole.
Does it have to go in or just land inside the... I guess it just has to land inside the red. Okay. So they can switch their frisbees in the middle of the course. That's weird. Like in golf, you can't pick up a golf
Hole
ball and
two,
put a different golf ball
426
up there.
feet, par 4, 70
Let's fast forward to this
makes
stuff.
the
Dude, where the hell is drunk uncle?
Kristen up first with a grace.
Oh, was that? Did she want it to do that? That didn't look good.
I'll leave her footing a little bit tricky.
Just a
She
bit
is
outside.
strong enough that
Let
she
me
may
text
not
drunk
have
uncle.
to take a run up, so that might not bother her.
Let me text him.
Cat going
Hopefully he
with
didn't
the
crash his
Spectrum
car or
X3.
something.
Also kind of leaves it out left.
Dude, they're both right in the same spot. Maybe she meant to
It's
put
the
it there.
Typical roll off
That's
that
what she
side
said.
hill.
Let me text drunk.
And quite a bit up that
Oh,
hill.
Johnny's. Oh, I love it, Johnny. Healthy beats. What's up, Future? Future's texting me.
I'm throwing a vanish.
Let's see. Where's drunk uncle? You okay? Let's see if he answers me.
Nice.
What's up, God rides a Harley? You can change golf clubs just like you can change frisbees. Okay, you know what? That makes sense then. I'm just thinking of it being like the ball. That's why I was thinking of it
And
that
Paige
way.
with a Zeus in her hand.
That's the way I was thinking about it because you know you can't change your ball on mid-course. But I guess now that
Turns
you
it
say
over a little bit.
you can change your club, that makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
she should be fine there.
Yeah, sneaks into the short grass, and I like that angle.
Look
a
at how
little
many
bit better
people
than
are
the
there
left
just to
side.
watch this event. Wow, this must be pretty
And it opens
popular,
up
I
the
guess.
line a bit.
Oh, here comes
Relay.
drunk. Here's drunk.
No matter how close you are in this one, it's still a hard shot because it's completely blind, so it's hard to judge how far your disc is going to go once it gets pressed to the top
What's
of that
up,
hill.
drunk uncle?
Hola.
Yeah, and then
I'm
we need
here.
that to turn
Don't
a little
worry.
bit more.
I was worried about. Look, I didn't know what to do, so we're sitting here watching freaking women's frisbee golf. I'm actually kind of enjoying it.
That's cool.
I might
That
have to.
old employee there. He comes and hangs out generally on Wednesdays. So if I'm ever a little bit later on Wednesdays, and that's just because I'm at the shop just a little bit longer than normal.
Now we know why. Okay, yeah. I'm like, I hope he didn't get in an accident or something.
Nah.
Let's see. Let me put you up here on the
Now,
screen.
if you don't hear from me until like 10 o'clock my time, or what, 7 o'clock your time, then might be a problem.
Well, but you're like normally you're here by 6:35 at the latest, and it was like 6:40. So I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
A little bit behind.
Just making sure. So how was the day at work? Everything cool going on?
Fucking mouth breathers.
Uh-oh. All right, what is
Yeah.
a mouth breather?
Somebody that's got nothing going on in their life or body or brain besides that they're breathing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that they've got going on for them is they're breathing.
Okay.
So I just call mouth breathers the people that annoy me.
I got you.
Like one guy came in, and I despise every time I see his car pull in. I'm like, fuck, because I don't think I've ever heard him
What's up,
say
Future?
a statement
Uh-huh.
like, I want to get this. Everything is a question. And he probably, I would say, averages about 50 questions in about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? You're asking me the prices and you're sitting there with the damn price sheet in your hand.
Right?
What kind of cookies you got? I got peanut butter and chocolate chip. Oh, are those the peanut butter ones? Yeah, they say peanut butter on them. Are those the chocolate chip? Yeah, those are the chocolate chip.
I love those customers.
Got any other kinds? Boy, I'm about to.
Right? I love the customers that that'll like like on eBay, they email me a question like what color is this, and I'm like, it's red. It says it's red in the description, or what's like when we had the thrift store, I used to advertise stuff for the thrift store, and on Facebook Marketplace they message me like if we're just. I think the worst one of all is, hey, I know this item's free, right? I'm like, yeah, it's free. They're like, hey, can you deliver it to my house for me? It's like, it's fucking free, right? Oh my gosh, dude. Or like
That delivery charge is $200.
yeah. Or like what's really funny is like you'll put an ad up on Facebook Marketplace and you'll be like, all right, yeah, I'm selling this for $20, and they'll be like, hey, how much is this? It's like, says $20 in the ad. And then you get the guy, oh, it's $20. Will you take $3 for it? I hate those people. Don't you? Oh my
Do
god.
you take these nuts in your mouth?
Dude, have you ever had somebody come in your store and try to barter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I had an uncle that was
Depends
like
on
that.
it depends on who they are and what the product is, but I've bartered before.
Yeah?
If
Like,
they're a regular customer, you know. But I had one guy. He's still a customer. He doesn't really try to barter with me anymore. He just always makes sure he gets his military discount. But
yeah.
he would always end up talking me down, not by much, but
Yeah. Dude, I remember so when I was a kid, my uncle Johnny came in from Minneapolis, right? And he's connected. Let's just say it that way. And so everything, Italian people are like, "Oh, I got a guy for this. I got a guy for that." So we go and he's like, "Hey, let's go." He takes me to go. I wanted those Swatch watches. You know the Swatch watch? In fact, I bought one again
yeah.
a couple like a year ago. So we went to go buy me a Swatch watch. So he takes me to Kmart, and in Kmart, there's no bartering there. So we're at the watch department, and I was like, "Yeah, Uncle, this is the Swatch watch I want right here." It was 1999. And he's like, "Hey, my nephew wants this Swatch watch right here. It says it's 1999." He's all, "Will you take 15 bucks for it?" And I look at my uncle. I'm like, "It's Kmart. You can't do that." And the guy's like, "I'm sorry, sir. We have to sell it to you for what it says on the price." He's like, "Well, get your manager down here." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" Right? Well, guess what? My uncle got it for 15 bucks. He got that manager, and I was like, "Holy shit! I guess you can barter at Kmart."
Yeah, if you talk to the right person, you can barter anywhere. Honestly,
Yeah, that's
I,
true.
I think the best negotiator, which I never seen my grandfather do it live, but was supposedly my grandfather, and but my uncle that I don't really get along with is pretty damn good at it too. Told you to turn off.
That's what she said.
But we went to, it wasn't even really a barter. I just think the motherfuckers didn't know what they had because I got my international scout and I seen a salvage yard that had 2 international scouts that they were just selling parts off of it.
What's up, sunshine lady?
And so we get there and I noticed things that I wanted and I know how much they cost because I've been pricing everything. I was like, that center console's worth $150. Those armrests are worth $50 a piece. That inside door panel is worth, $125, this, that, or the other.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you need the transmission too. Just, we don't know if your transmission's bad, so we're going to get the transmission. And then we got like a drive,
Oh, thank you, Aaron.
steering or drive shaft or steering column or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Jeannie.
And he was just like, I'll give you and I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, I'm about to spend $400 or $500 at least. He's like, I'll give you 150. And the guy was like, how about 175? And he was like, all right, yeah, let's do 175. And I'm just sitting over there just like, that center console's worth 150 to 175. And then they started like throwing in other shit.
Nice.
I came back home and I went to my Scout website, priced it. We got over $1,200 to $1,500 worth of Scout parts for $175.
Nice.
Very nice.
So now Drunk Uncle's. We're gonna give you guys a little. I'm gonna give you some information. So Drunk's talking about you can barter anywhere. So like I used to travel a lot.
If you're talking to the right person.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I used to travel a lot, and well, for work, they would, every 2 weeks you got a plane ticket home. If you don't want to take the plane ticket home, then you could, they would give you the money for it. But sometimes I'd take the plane ticket home. I'd be sitting here in California, and I'd be arguing with my brother, and I'm like, fuck that, I'd rather be getting paid. So I'd call up the airline. I'd be like, hey, I'm flying out Thursday. Can I fly out tomorrow? And they'd be like, well, that costs you $50. And I'm like, well, can you do it for free? And they're like, no. So then I keep calling back until finally somebody be like, yeah, I guess I can do that for free for you, no problem, right? the other day. What was it? It was Verizon, I think it was, or somebody I called the other day, and they're like, "Well, you know what? We can't do that today. There's no way we can do that. We can't take that return." And I was like, really? So I hung up the phone. I called back, and I got another person, and she's like, "Oh yeah, no problem. I'll do it for you right now. Here you go, Mr. Block. Have a good day." All you gotta just if somebody doesn't if you're calling a big national company like that, just keep calling back till you get the answer you want. Somebody might be having a good day, or maybe the first person you got was not having a good day and they don't want to help you. So that's all it takes,
Oh yeah.
you know. Um,
Best barter was something that I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I'll show you what it is. I keep it up here with my books.
their books.
Yeah. So nobody's really going to know what this is, but just hear me out. So this is called the Lucifer,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a stab wood box mod. Anybody knows what stab wood is?
I'm guessing it's for your vape pen.
Yeah, but no, stab wood is a material.
Oh,
So this is what it looks like in person, but there's no digital screen on it or anything. There's a potentiometer down here. It's just like a little dial. So this guy brings it in, and he's like, I bought this for my wife like a couple years ago, and it's literally been sitting on the shelf. And he's like, I need some money. And he told me how much he paid for it.
yeah.
He said he paid like $200 or $300 for it.
Mm-hmm.
But with it not having a digital screen on it like this, I was like, okay, this is unregulated, which means has a potential to go boom. If you put the batteries in wrong, it goes boom. LiPo batteries. And I was like, man, this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I was like, I think this is unregulated, and I do not feel comfortable selling unregulated stuff
Yeah.
to any people. I was like, I'll be honest with you, man, this thing will probably sit in my shop for 2-3 years before I feel, because it also runs in series. So that's double the boom power.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I don't even want to insult you with giving you an offer because I know I'm just going to be sitting on it forever. And he was like, well, you're not going to insult me. What the fuck? I said, I don't know, $25. And I hate myself for even saying that. I was like, this thing's fucking beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It's gold. It's stab wood. I was like, I have no doubt that you paid that much for it. I was like, but I'm going to be sitting on it for a long time. He's like, make it 30 and you got a deal.
Cool.
And I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah. He was like, we're divorced now. Whatever.
F that bitch.
Yeah.
F that chick.
And so after he leaves, I was like, well, let's look into this thing. And I pulled it up. Sure enough, you can't even buy them anymore. They are discontinued, and if you could buy one, you're probably going to pay like $300-400 for it, just
Nice.
as you would new. But it turns out that it's regulated.
Mm-hmm.
So now that motherfucker's in my collection.
Cool. Right on.
I took the money out of my pocket after I figured out what it was and bought it back from my shop, and I was like, this is mine. I've had people offer me $150-200 for it, like on the spot, just like pulling out cash, like wanting to give it. I was like, nope, it's going to be a while before I come off with this thing.
Damn it. Uh-huh.
I was like, just because I got a deal on it don't mean that you get to get a deal on it. I was like, you try to find one of those motherfuckers, you can't.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the news. Let me see.
Hello, Indigo.
Let me see if I can make this. I'm going to try a little something here. Let's see if I do this. How does that make it look? I'm trying to fix this up a little bit, guys, for you.
I don't know if I heard any
All right.
decently good news that I can't remember if we didn't cover yesterday.
Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see.
Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on. Let me do this. Let me do a new tab, new window. Let's see if it does it up there. Hopefully, it doesn't. It does it right here. I think I know why it was all mixed up. We're gonna do this. Maybe this will be better. Sorry,
Got
guys.
some of my records put up around the store today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hold
Just
on a
trying to
second.
talk while you're getting this stuff filled in and figuring your thing out.
Yeah, right on. Let's see. Okay, now it's not in there yet. Gosh darn it.
So I got a Beastie Boys album up there, Misfits, Tool, Sex Pistols, and Ministry.
What's up, Paul? Right on.
But I've got to fit. I've got one more slot I got to fit, and keeping with my scheme, I need to get a hip hop album. So I'm thinking, because I'm not real big into hip hop, but I want something that I'm going to keep in my own fucking collection. You know?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get Old Dirty Bastards Return to the 36 Chambers, and it's got his food stamp card for that album.
Okay.
You don't remember Old Dirty Bastard?
Oh, Dirty Bastard. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. Here we go. Here it is. Now I got it. Now we're
Now
good.
he's got.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to figure this out, get it all looking good for you guys. We want
Well,
this stuff
thank
to
you,
look
Indigo. I've been getting compliments on it. I appreciate it. I guess I might have to keep it short.
Right. All right. There you go. All
The
right.
ladies seem to like it.
Now we're ready. Now we're ready for this video. I think I got it set up. You guys ready? Don't forget to
Emotions running very high.
Have you guys heard about
at
this?
Another school board meeting in Loudoun County last night. Parents calling out the school's social justice agenda as one teacher declares she has had enough.
Had enough!
Within the last year, I was told in one of my so-called equity trainings that white, Christian, able-bodied females currently have the power in our schools, and that, quote, this has to change. You shut the doors to the public, as well as the emails sent by the superintendent last year reminding me that a dissenting opinion is not allowed, even to be spoken in my personal life, going so far as to send a form to my colleagues and I, encouraging us to fill it out. I quit your policies, I quit your trainings, and I quit being a cog in a machine that tells me to push highly politicized agendas on our most vulnerable constituents, the children.
Oh, teacher.
Author Douglas Murray joins us now to react. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Douglas, you can tell she's obviously emotional. She probably doesn't want to leave these kids in that school district without having her teachings, but she's forced to. It's forcing good teachers to leave. What's your reaction?
Yeah, this woman, Laura Morris, who's the teacher we just heard from, who...
So what do you guys think about this teacher? What do you guys think? She's telling everybody, hey, I'm going to quit teaching school over the math stuff. What do you guys think?
Is it just about the math stuff, or is it about like everything, like the CRT and?
You know, well, actually, you know what? I said math. It is about the CRT. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about the CRT. She doesn't want to teach CRT, so she said, I'm going to quit instead of teaching it. Kind of proud of her. She's standing up for her kids.
Yeah, I want to high five her.
Heck yeah.
High five for as long as she wants to high five.
As long as she wants to high five, right?
Yeah, high fiving's the best.
Heck yeah, it is. All right. Sorry, I have to get a little bit of lettuce. I mean, I didn't sleep again last night, so I get my lovely sleep apnea machine today, though, so I got to go do that tonight.
Ah.
Yeah, it's this little. All it is the thing you just put on your. You put on your finger, and it's like a watch. But here's what Here's what bothers me. So he's like, all right. I'm gonna measure your face for a mask already. And I'm like, well, how do you know I need this stupid mask? So I already know they're gonna. I heard that they just automatically pretty much give everybody a mask. Is that true? Anybody out there?
I don't know.
So he's already.
Joe Rogan says whether you got sleep apnea or not, those machines will change your life.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Swears by them.
I'm not good at sleeping. I don't think I could wear that freaking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Joe Rogan's probably got some high-tech one that's run by like Bluetooth or something.
Probably. What, Panda Bear? Hi, Panda Bear. All right, so gun owners group fights for the right to carry at a Minnesota state fair. Why do you need to carry your gun inside? Well, I mean there's crazy people out there, huh?
Yeah.
A group of gun owners have sued a Minnesota county and the state fair to allow permit holders to carry guns during the Great Minnesota Get-Together. On Tuesday, the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus filed a lawsuit claiming the Minnesota State Agricultural Society lacks the authority to impose the gun ban. The state fair released a statement saying, "We will maintain our time-honored Minnesota tradition of a peaceful, family-friendly fairs by protecting the safety and security of our guests." However, the group claimed the state fair ban on guns violates the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. I don't know. When I went to the fair the other day, I had to go through a metal detector. Just saying.
Yeah, I can't think of, unless you go to like some sort of festival that's like downtown in some city or something where they can't have like an entry, where you have to go through a point of entry that you can take a weapon into.
Right.
Concerts, bars, clubs, baseball, football, sports.
Six Flags, right?
Yeah.
So Anthony says you won't even know it's on after a couple of days, and it's the best sleep of your life having that sleep apnea thing. Well, hopefully, maybe it'll work for me. I don't know. I don't even I hate sleeping with if you have a girl sleeping next to you, the worst thing you can do is touch me when I'm sleeping. It's like, get the fuck off of me. That was something my wife and I fought for a lot. She's like, you won't ever.
That's because you're never hitting REM sleep. You're that deep sleep.
I only sleep for like an hour or two a night.
Yeah, you can't hit REM sleep, I think, until about 3.5 to 4 hours.
Yeah. No, I probably sleep about 2 hours and wake up because of the pain. It's all because of the pain.
Yeah. But that's why they say that you'll feel, if you have to pick between sleeping 2.5 hours or 5 hours, you always sleep 2.5 hours. Because if you sleep 5 hours, you're going to feel like shit when you wake up because you actually hit REM sleep and then had to come out of it so quick.
Yeah, and thank you, Aaron, if you didn't hear me earlier. I'm going to have some Crown Royal.
Oh, they didn't tell you that you can't drink alcohol with the test?
No. Am I not supposed to drink alcohol when I take the test?
I don't know. That's what I was told, but I was also told that I was going to have to go to a facility and go to sleep by 8 p.m. and wake up by whatever time.
They just gave me this thing. They said, put the watch on right before you go to sleep. Put this thing on your finger, pull the plastic off of it, and go.
Yeah.
All it is it's just like one of those heart monitor things or those oxygen sensor monitors. You just put it on your and he said put it on your pinky finger because it bugs you the least. That's all they said. That was it.
I might have to try it then because my mom is convinced that I have sleep apnea, but I mean I live by myself.
Yeah.
So I don't have anybody to tell me that like, yo, you kind of like stop breathing while you're asleep sometimes.
Oh, my wife used to tell me that.
Loud and shit.
She told me I would stop sleeping or stop breathing in my sleep. So isn't that like what sleep apnea is? You stop breathing?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I do have it. That sucks. I don't want to have to wear a fucking mask at night. Hopefully it's not a big, huge thing.
Have like really loud like snoring.
Oh, I snore. I snore. Well, let's look and see what this new sleep apnea machine looks like.
I had when we went to DC for the vaping protest, we took a customer of ours. I consider him a friend now. But he has a sleep apnea, but he didn't bring his machine. We all had to sleep in the same room, but they lived on a different. He and everybody that was staying there with me lived on a different time schedule than I did. So when they were going to bed, it was almost like fucking right now for me, I'm just getting going. And so I'm just like watching YouTube and shit. And this motherfucker starts snoring, like rumbling the room, but everybody's asleep. They're fine. And then he just like stops.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just listening and I know he had the sleep apnea. And then it was like real short, like, and so I was like, holy fuck. And so I went over there and I was like shaking him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just woke up like looking like really scared. And I was like, you all right, bro? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Went back to sleep. I was like, oh, okay,
I don't think I can see. There's no way. I'm not gonna be able to wear this fucking thing every night. No fucking way. I can't wear that big ass thing.
He asked me the next day. He's like,
no.
"Did you wake me up for some reason last night?" I was like, "Yeah, I thought you were dying." He was like, "Yeah, I should have brought my machine."
Yeah. Right on. All right. So Fox News poll: high concern over higher prices. Oh, I'm surprised the stupid ad didn't come on yet. Come on. All right. Voter concern over inflation remains sky high as more voters blame high prices on the pandemic than on the government. It's a little bit of both. What's up, little man? So nearly half, 47% say the message they would like to give the federal government is "leave me alone," up from 36% a year ago. That shift comes from almost completely from the Republicans. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, because Republicans want less government. We don't want a lot of government. Stop taxing us, right? Just give us some basic needs. Just give us our cops. Have a good military, right? You know, take care of us like that and just leave us the fuck alone.
Right.
Especially stop taxing us. And stop...
I can do what I want.
Stop letting illegal aliens into our country. Stop letting everybody get on welfare that doesn't need to be on welfare. Make people work. Make them get a fucking job, right? If they can get a job and don't do this old poor person, you know, it's so hard to get a job. They're not smart enough. Well, that's their own gosh darn fault, right? It's not that hard to learn how to become a plumber. It really isn't. Hell, become a framer. Framers make $35 an hour. It's not that hard to fucking put a 2x4 together with another 2x4 and take a nail gun and just go ch-ch-ch. And they make like $35 an hour once you become a journeyman framer. So don't tell me you can't find a gosh darn job. In fact, I got a story for you. So when my wife had her thrift store, these people came in and they're like, "Hey, you know, we're on welfare and we're real far behind our hours." And I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?" She said, "Well, you know, when you're on welfare, you have to go volunteer for a local business for so many hours a month. And if you don't, then you can lose your housing and you lose your welfare." And I was like, "All right." So she's like, can we volunteer here? And, you know, I was like, "Sure, great. That's the greatest thing in the world. Look, babe, you're going to get some free help." They showed up the first day. They were supposed to be there for 3 hours. After an hour, they're like, "You know, we're really tired. We're going to go home." They didn't come back for like 3 days. Then they came back again, and they only worked for like half an hour because I was working them too hard, right? Just in a thrift store. How can it work somebody too hard in a thrift store? They were just basically sorting clothes, putting them on hangers, and putting prices on them. So then I called them up, and I'm like, "You know what? I'm sorry. You just can't come anymore." And so I called the lady in charge of them, you know, because you have a representative with the welfare office. And I was like, "Look, ma'am," I was like, "you know, I'm sorry. They were supposed to come into work for 3 days on Monday. They only came in for an hour, and they said they were too tired and couldn't work anymore. They said they were going to come back the next day. They didn't show up. And I had scheduled work, you know, I did my schedule around them so that way, you know, and they didn't show up. They didn't show up for 3 days, and then they came for another half an hour, and then they said they're tired. I said, it's costing me more money than it's worth to let these people work for free." And the lady's like, "Well, good. Thank you for being honest with me. Most business owners aren't." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "We have a problem with a lot of people. They won't go and do the work." It's like, really? You're getting free shit.
That's the definition, pretty much, of a mouth breather.
And you know, it was a white family. It was a white family.
Oh, it doesn't matter who they are. Mouth breathers comes in all shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, religions.
Harold, leave me alone, buddy. This guy is like freaking loud and nonstop bugging me.
Like, I just want to tell you I love you. You saved me.
Like, he's so bad. I now let Donnie get on the bed, even though I said I wasn't going to let the dogs on the bed anymore because Donnie plays with the kitten.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to play fetch with Donnie today, and he doesn't play fetch really, you know. I give him the toy, and then I've seen him run, like he'll run with a Brownie, and he'll put the toy in their face, and then he'll run away. So he came up to me, shook the toy, and then ran away. I was like, okay, I guess he wants me to. So I'm in my scooter, chasing him around the backyard for like 15 minutes straight. That's all he wants to do is just have me chase him. Funnier than hell. That's what I was gonna ask earlier. So in golf, in real golf, sorry, you're not allowed to use. You're not allowed to use the. What do you call it? A golf cart, right? When you play professional golf.
Really?
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Huh.
So I'm wondering if I could play Frisbee golf from my scooter. I wonder if that's the thing. Okay, why won't you?
Oh, you talking about actually being a pro golfer or just going to a golf course and you can't take the golf cart onto the...
No, I'm talking about a pro golfer, because I remember there was a handicapped guy, and he tried to be a professional golfer, and they wouldn't let him because he couldn't walk the whole entire 18 holes.
Are you like really good at Frisbee golf or something?
No, I've never played it. I just...
What are you thinking about going professional for? Already?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about professional. I'm just talking about regular. Would I be allowed on a Frisbee golf course? I wonder.
I wouldn't see why not.
Right? I don't know. Johnny's telling me, he's like, Eddie, you're too fat. That's why you can't sleep. It's like, I know, Johnny. I know. Oh, we already saw this one. I'm working on it.
Waste of plastic. A disposable cutting board.
I know, right? I like the wood cutting boards. All right, so ritual for fallen Chicago officers send-off rushed. Ex-police superintendent says cops feel under attack.
I guess I prefer glass.
A glass cutting board? I've never seen a glass cutting board.
Yeah.
How expensive is that?
I don't know. I generally know the cutting boards that I had at the restaurants, they were like hard plastic. I don't know. I've never bought one. They just been in the family. But you know, it's glass, so you can make sure that when you clean your cutting board that everything's gone. With the wood, I'd be worried about it getting ingrained into the wood, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I thought that's what's good about the wood. It gets a flavor in it. Kind of like cast iron, right?
Yeah, but if it's a cutting board, you better have a separate cutting board for fish or chicken or pork. I mean, I guess if you're doing beef, you're all right.
That's funny because I got those cutting mats that you can fold up. You know, you fold them at Costco, and they gave you like a set of 3. Now I know why they gave you different colored ones. So you know which one is for pork, which one's for chicken, and
Would you get a red, yellow, and a green?
Yeah, I think so.
Red's beef, yellow is generally for pork or chicken. No, I think actually pink is for pork, and then the green is supposed to be for your veggies.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let's see what they're talking about in Chicago here.
Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy says that there is, quote, always enough time to give a fallen officer a proper send-off. He joins me now. Gary, thank you for being here. Very tough time, obviously, for this family, for the officers in Chicago who are grieving the loss of this young woman officer, 29 years old, 3 years on the job, now killed in the line of duty. What do you make of that controversy when you listen to the back and forth there? What do you think was going on?
Well, first of all, I've been in Chicago for about 10 years now.
Was that a baby?
This was a tradition long before I got here.
What's that?
I said, was she the one that just had a baby?
Ooh, I don't even know. Was she?
But I heard about some cop getting killed, and like she had just come back from like maternity leave. I think.
Can you hear this guy?
Yep.
Now he stops. That's what he does. Like, I'll feed him, and then 5 minutes later, he's like doing that again. Non-stop. It's like he's non-stop hungry. Damn cat.
Here. And unfortunately, I went through it a number of times myself. And the officers here in CPD and probably across the country, I know this to be true in New York and Los Angeles.
What's up, the truth?
Feel under attack by politicians and the public.
Truth.
And at the same time,
sounds like
most of
shit.
them feel like they're not being supported by their leadership. And in this case, something obviously a very emotional time for the officers, a lot of stress for the command staff. A call was made, which,
yeah, Carol was
frankly,
here.
I'm not sure it needed to be made. We've been doing this for a very long time, and I mean, it's so important, the sacred nature of rituals, certainly within policing. And you know, if there's an excuse for what happened, then you know maybe Eric should talk about it publicly himself. But you know, I think it's all damage control at this point, quite frankly, because right after that, unfortunately.
Okay, I gotta cut this off. This guy's audio is so awful. It's driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna read the damn thing. It says the send-off for fallen officer from Chicago, Ella French, or Aya French, I'm not sure because she might be Spanish, was reportedly rushed by the department's #2 and former Chicago Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy. Argued it illustrates the lack of support for officers nationwide. It says the officers here in Chicago are probably across the county feel under attack by politicians and the public. I wonder why. What's up, Danny? I wonder why. Most of them feel like they're not being supported by their leadership, because they're not. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, CPD second-in-command First Deputy Police Superintendent Eric Carter told officers conducting the Saturday night send-off that we're not waiting on bagpipes because we don't have 20 minutes for this shit. What's 20 minutes for some? Why can't you wait 20 minutes for a police officer that just died serving their great city, right? And I use that great city lightly, if you know what I mean. It says, but Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot backed his decision after insisting during the press conference that those reports were false. The mayor explained that there was no honor guard present during the ceremony, and a group of well-meaning people planned to hijack the procession, which would have set back French's family. Bullshit. Do you really, well, I mean, I'm sure Antifa probably would have been there, right? But you know what? I've seen these funerals, okay? I know these funerals. There would have been so many cops there, nothing would have happened, right? Nothing would have happened. In fact, you know, let me show you something. So I made this documentary with Ben. Okay, and it was right after Corporal Singh had been murdered here in California by an illegal alien. So we went to their event. You know, we went there, and I filmed his funeral procession. I was there, and then so we asked the Singh family if we could use it in our documentary about illegal aliens. And they said, yes, please do. So when I sent Ben this video and we watched it in person, and he didn't know the ending. I added this without telling him. He started crying. So let me see if I can find it. I'm just going to show you guys the end. And I'll show you what it looks like at a procession, at least here in California, for the police. What the hell? Okay, I'll just type it this way. Maybe we didn't put it on YouTube. Did we not put it on YouTube? Where are you? Let me type in part 1. Maybe it'll be... That's weird. Did he take the video down? Am I going to have to go check it? Can't find it. That is totally crazy. Oh, here we go. Right here. This was, dang, it was 2 years ago. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the very end of this video.
But it's taken me
Let's see.
Great officer.
Wow, that's loud.
Sergeant Brandon Mendoza, who was with the Mesa, Arizona Police Department.
There's my friend Angie. See, my angel mom is there.
My daughter Haley King was 18 years old when she was killed.
Fast forwarded. Okay.
Protector, family member.
So this is the funeral for Corporal Singh.
As an officer, we sadly and tragically lost another brother in blue. As a community, we lost a valuable asset in the form of a great man and a great officer.
So you guys will see what how many officers will show up to stuff like this. And this is in Cami, California.
This is to the mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, wives and husbands, sons and daughters, and all of the loved ones who have lost American family members at the hands of illegal aliens that are protected by Democrat criminal politicians. We have not forgotten. We will not forget. We stand with you, and we will fight beside you to end this. When we say justice for your loved one, we mean an end to the policies that put American citizens in harm's way. It's time for every American citizen to stand up. Not one more.
I think there was 3,000 cop cars there. That's what they said, over 3,000 cop cars. Like, see that line? That whole street was down a mile, just full of cop cars. So you can't tell me that Antifa would have done anything here. Guarantee you nothing.
I bet they wouldn't even have the balls to show up, to be honest with you.
5S3, Corporal Ron Elsie.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had the balls to show up. So when we're at the funeral, you know how they do the last call?
Because you don't fuck around at a funeral. You're dealing with people's emotions. It ain't like you catching them at a church.
Yeah.
You know, a preaching session or anything like that, like the other day.
Yeah.
You catching these people are emotional. You're going to get yourself fucked up. You go to a funeral trying to fuck people.
Every police department in California, even Nevada, I think we had people from Tennessee came to this officer's funeral. An angel mom, that is they're called angel families, angel mom, angel dad, angel sister. That's when they have a family member killed by an illegal alien. That's what an angel mom is. And then so like at the actual, when they were burying him, so this officer was a canine cop. And so you can hear his dog, you know, because they do the Corporal Singh. This is, you know, well, I'll play it for you. But you're going to, when they do this last call for him, you can hear his dog crying for him.
Control. 5S3 control.
Ooh, I'm itching.
5S3 control. Negative response from 5S3. All units, this is the final call for 5S3. Newman Police Corporal Ronell Singh, badge number 282. End of watch, Wednesday, December 26, 2018. Corporal Ronell Singh, a grateful nation, state of California, the communities of Turlock, Merced County, and the citizens of the city of Newman and Stanislaus County, thank you for your many years of dedicated service. 5S3, Corporal Ronell Singh, you are clear to secure. May you rest in peace. We will take the watch from here.
Oh, it's really hard to hear, but his dog, because we were right by his dog started howling. And that was his service dog, because he was a canine dog. You know what? Hold on, let me see. Anyways, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me go. Let me show you. I'll show you the line, because I was there. Ben, I don't think Ben made it that day. Oh no, Ben did, but we were in different areas. You're 5 minutes behind? Who's 5 minutes behind? Arflet? Why are you 5 minutes behind? I should have shown you this video actually. Let's see. Frontline America with Ben Bergwam. Ron Nelson. I know I'm gonna spell his first name wrong, so let's do it this way. Cause I was there. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. It was 2019. Maybe I can just search that way. It was December of 2019. It's really cool when you watch all the cops that were just rolling by. Can I search by, let's see. Can I search by date on here? Is there a filter on here? Where's the filter? Don't you hate? Oh, here we go. Search. Just hit the search button. SINGH. Let's see. Graveside for Corporal Singh. The procession. Was this my video or was this Ben's video? Let's see. Let me see. Because I had the better view than Ben did.
Hey guys, we just got here.
Okay, that's Ben's.
To the funeral for Corporal Ronell Singh.
So this one must be mine.
Here.
Yeah, this is my video. Alright, so I'm going to show you. Let me get to it. That way you guys can see just how many cars are coming through here. This video is 45 minutes long. Does that tell you how many cop cars were there? You can kind of see the line all the way down there. Can you see it? See how far the cop cars go down?
Right by here.
It took, so it's at 24 minutes and 30 seconds. It ends at 42 minutes. So it took 18 minutes for every single cop car going as fast as they are right now to get by me. That's how many cops were at this event. You think Antifa would show up and do that and mess with something there? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So Lori Lightfoot saying that shit, that, oh, Antifa would have come up and messed with stuff? No.
Why are you bowing down to Antifa again?
Because that's all they do nowadays is, oh, we got to be nice to Antifa. We don't want to piss off Antifa. Like, give me a fucking break with you guys and poor Antifa. I think they should just, I don't even know. I can't even say what I think. All right, guys, so I haven't read this story, but just looking at the title, if you can't handle emotional stuff, especially dealing with murdering children, you might want to close your ears for a couple minutes, because from the looks of it, it's not going to be good. But I figured we gotta share this, right? Excuse me. So if you can't handle that, just letting you know, I'm giving you a heads up. This video might not be for you, or no, I'm not going to show a video, but this news article might not be for you. All right, so as soon as I see this commercial thing go down...
Wagner has the right sprayer for you to successfully disinfect surfaces, no matter what the environment. We're leveraging our knowledge and innovation.
Hit refresh again. Gosh darn it, I really hate these things. So California dad charged with murder and spear gun death of his 2 young children across the Mexican border. Just looking at the picture, I'm just disgusted already. I'm totally disgusted. So if this is true, I mean, it says alleged, so I don't know if they've gone to court yet, or I'm guessing they haven't gone to court yet. But it says a California surf instructor allegedly killed his 2 young children with a spearfishing gun. A spearfishing gun.
Your music
in Mexico on Monday, claiming they had inherited serpent DNA and were going to grow into monsters. What the heck? What kind of drugs was this guy on? Matthew?
Yeah, I guess he must have thought that he was a serpent?
Yeah, he said claiming they inherited serpent DNA and were going to grow into monsters. Matthew Taylor Coleman, 40, was reported missing by his wife after he left his family's Santa Barbara home. Great, that's where I grew up. With his 2 kids, a 10-month-old girl and a 2-year-old boy. He took them down to Rosarito Beach in Baja California, which Rosarito, from Tijuana, it's like a 20-minute bus ride down south. So Tijuana is right there at the border, so it's about 20 minutes south of the border. Been there. Nice place. There, he allegedly shot them through their chests with a spear gun before Customs and Border Protection agents arrested him re-entering the United States. Wow. His wife, Abby Coleman, called police last weekend to report that her husband had taken their children and left without telling her where he was going, according to the court documents. And she said he didn't bring a car seat for the younger child. Wow. Look, here he is. Here he is at in the customs of Baja California. Wow. It says, at the time, investigators said the wife didn't believe her children were in danger or that her husband planned to harm them, and she said there had not been any kind of argument before he left. However, he did not answer calls from family members or the police. Investigators eventually used cell phone data to track him to a shopping center in Rosarito when he arrived at the San Ysidro port of entry and tried to return to the U.S. on August 9th. He said he was alone without the kids. CBP, they observed what appeared to be blood on his paperwork within the vehicle. And U.S. authorities called police in Mexico to alert them the fact that Coleman's young children were still missing, and a Rosarito investigator informed them that local police had found 2 deceased children matching the description. He waived his Miranda rights. He allegedly told an FBI agent that he believed his children were going to grow into monsters, so he had to kill them. Wow. Wow. He claimed to be receiving visions that his wife... No, so drunk, we were wrong. It wasn't him that possessed serpent DNA. It was his wife. He said he believed his wife possessed serpent DNA and passed it on to his kids. And also messed it... Oh my gosh. QAnon and the Illuminati conspiracy theories. Great. I don't even know what QAnon is, to be honest with you, but...
Supposedly QAnon is not even a thing. You're either Q or you're a non. And this is coming from a Q person. He had to...
You know, I have a friend who's Q, so I'm going to have to ask that person. I honestly don't know. I guess I should know, doing with what we do. But wow.
I think both of them have got to be insane.
The mom and the dad, you think so?
Have to, or they don't communicate. When she said she didn't think that that the kid's life were in danger, there wasn't any argument, didn't see this coming. Now I can see that when, like, if you're married to the Iceman, you know, Kuklinski or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a murderer. He works for the mob. He's a contract murderer, but he goes home. He has his family, this, that, or the other.
Uh-huh.
But when you think that your wife is a snake, and you think because that's a serpent, right? Is a snake, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Your kids have got that in them, and talking about, you know, either Q or Anon or Illuminati. I don't see how any of those they're intertwined.
Yeah.
From my understanding of Illuminati, I don't see how they're intertwined.
Yeah.
But something's wrong if you're the wife and you didn't fucking notice something, you know?
Yeah.
So I think they're both batshit crazy. Is my initial thought.
I gotta start doing some research on these guys. Oh, and speaking, I see Jeannie in here. Hey, Jeannie, I'm not gonna say what you did on Sunday, but did you do good or did you not do good? That's all I'm gonna ask. I hope you did good. Dude, I saw, you know, a squirrel hit me. I saw this thing I'm like, it says for the 3D Ender printer, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got a Ender printer. What the heck is this? I guess this holds your spool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. They got some cool stuff. Let's see. They got this thing too. Like, what it'll do is, oh my gosh, my brain's freezing. They can, what they can do is, they put the colors together so that way when you print something, it'll print in the colors that you want.
Huh.
But that thing's like $1,000, I think. Is it extruder kit? So like I gotta go hook up my printer tonight and start printing stuff. I've actually gone and I upgraded my machine quite a bit. I didn't do a lot of stuff to it, but I did enough. Ooh, a laser engraver. What's the laser? Will this be on my 3D printer? A laser engraver?
Is your 3D printer have a laser?
No, but you can add it on there, it looks like. Look at that. Now, that would be cool. If I can add this, most 3D printer parts, if I can add this to my printer, that would be great. Support laser carving sale. I got it. Carving with fun. Heck yeah, dude. I could put that on my Ender. I bet. Or my CR thing. Okay. Let's see. She said she did good. Okay, good job, Jeannie. Yeah, you do the crime, you do the time. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. You know, I don't have a lot of news today, guys, to be honest with you. It might be an early night. And no, I'm not going to go do a taco truck run because I'm trying not to do that stuff anymore, people.
That's what I'm saying, Johnny. Kind of like Sharia law, but not so extreme.
Yeah. The Proud Boys have Sharia law. Basically, what happens is if you got a problem with the Proud Boy and you guys can't talk it out, then they're like, all right, go fight it out. One-on-one.
Yeah.
Which works out pretty good.
I'm talking about taking fingers and tongues and shit.
Oh, you mean like, so if you rape somebody, they cut your dick off. If you steal something, they cut your hand off?
Or at least a knuckle or a finger or something. But yeah, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth type thing.
Yeah.
Like if you murder somebody, I think that if their family is willing.
What's up, Brad? Uh-huh.
I mean, they should be able to kill you. Their family should be able to kill you the same way that you killed one of theirs.
What's up, Brad? What's up, Galaxy? Oh, yeah, the Prusa. I looked at the Prusa, but here's the thing. I didn't pay for my 3D printer. My stepdad bought it for me, so. Was that drunk?
I said, you lie about something big.
Cut your tongue off?
Yeah, cut that whole bitch out.
That may be about something big. Okay, yeah, but you just say, "Oh, babe, I only had 2 drinks at the bar."
The crime, the punishment has to fit the crime.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, you steal something big, yeah, we might take the whole fucking hand or both your hands. But if you know, you stole something little, we might just take your fucking, you know, your pinky knuckle.
Yeah.
Not even the whole pinky, just that first knuckle.
I tell you what, if you rape a little kid, I am totally for you castrating that mother. Cut that dick off, right? You know, make
and
it
raped every day for however long the family wants them to be raped every day. Go ahead and castrate them before even that happens.
You told me you seen Little Nicky, right? Remember the part? I think they showed a couple. Yeah, a couple. I think they showed it a couple times in the movie, right? So if you guys haven't seen Little Nicky, his dad is the devil. So when they're down there he's at the beginning of the movie, they're down there in hell, and the devil has Hitler right there, and so they have Hitler wearing like a French maid's outfit, and then he's like, so they call Hitler in. He's like, Hitler, it's that time of the day. And so they open up this safe or open up a door. I forget what it was. And there's like all these pineapples. And they're all pick one. So Hitler picks the smallest pineapple you can see in the bunch. And the devil's like, So then he picks a little bit of bigger one. They're like, So then he grabs this big, huge pineapple. And they're like, oh, yeah. They jam it up his you know what. I think
he starts to go in with the leaves first.
Oh, and then he turns it around. That's right.
He turns it around.
Yeah.
You in hell, bitch.
Right? That's what they should do to child molesters and rapists, you know? But, you know, they'll get handled eventually. All right. The Food and the Drug Administration says it will soon reveal information on COVID booster shots for immunocompromised people who remain vulnerable to the virus and its variants. The FDA is closely monitoring data as it becomes available from studies administering an additional dose of the. So they're talking about boosters. If you got to get another one. The study New England Journal of Medicine published Wednesday reported that a third dose of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine substantially improved protection for organ transplant recipients who have a weak immune system. So, you know, now they're saying you got to take 3. If they start talking about you might have to take a 4th one. I don't know about this. The castration won't work there. Mentally ill, sick guy here cut his own junk off so he he wouldn't mess with his kids, and it didn't work. Yeah, because think about it. They can still touch them. You can still rub your hands on people.
No, we just start taking body parts. Take your eyes so you can't see them. And take your hands. Take your feet.
What if we just stick them all on an island?
Yeah.
Or you know, you say an eye for an eye, right? What if we... You've seen Half-Baked, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's say that if you rape a kid, then you get to go sit in the jail cell with Nasty Nate for a month and let Nasty Nate rape you for a month straight.
Punishment doesn't fit the crime.
You don't think that would make them, if they're sodomized by a big huge man with a big
That's
huge...
going to happen anyway. If a rapist goes to prison, that's going to happen anyway for years and years and years. But they're tainted, you know. They're getting what they deserve. That child did not get what they deserve. So in my mind, the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Do you think that they should? I mean, what if I said just stick them all on a freaking island? That doesn't fit the crime either, right? What do you think? Do you think the death penalty is something that for rape? I mean, if you rape a kid, I almost got to go with death penalty. You know, just get you the hell. First time you go to jail for a long time. Second time, sorry, bud. And you get put first in line, I would think. But then you put them out of their misery.
Maybe the victim gets to choose the punishment. Let's say that you're 5 or something and that shit happens to you.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you're 18, that dude's been in prison, getting it every day, you know, for 13 years. And you can, I would say free range. I would say free range.
I like that idea. You stick the guy in jail until the kid's 18 years old, because that way the kids had to deal with it for multiple years. They get to see how the kid has, you know, if they're having nightmares, if they're, you know, issues. And I like that idea. But with this, though, you'd have to if you put them in jail, I don't want them in a nice fancy jail to where they can buy commissary and shit like that. No. You got to go into like one of those Mexican-style jails to where you got to fend for yourself. You know, the food comes out once a day, and if somebody steals your food, oh, fucking well. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like it. I honestly, you know, I used to watch that show, The Toughest Prisons in the World or whatever, and they showed the ones in Mexico. In Mexico, you're not really in a jail. I mean, the guards don't really walk out there. They just, okay, here you go. They're just in a huge cage that's like the size of a park, and they can walk all over the place. But, you know, they got to get their own water from the ground. And if they don't get enough water before it runs out, well, then tough fucking shit. I said we start putting people in jails like that. Let them handle themselves. Let them handle each other. They kill each other, they kill each other.
Well, from what I hear, if, you know, that same guy that went to D.C. with me, he's a high-ranking correctional officer.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how well his prison is or how upkept his prison is. I really don't think it matters. Yeah. If you're in there for rape or child molestation, you're getting fucked all day, every day, and beating this dog snot out of, or you're going to be in solitary confinement.
Yeah,
which you get 1 hour a day to take a shower and 1 hour a fucking week for rec time. The rest of the time, you're in a small little motherfucker, and they don't even turn off the lights. I don't even think they turn off the lights.
No, they don't. Not really. So when I was like 20, I got too many speeding tickets, and I couldn't afford to pay them. It was like $800 because I had like 4 tickets in like 4 months, in a month and a half. And it's all because I worked an hour and a half away from each. I had 2 jobs, and they were an hour and a half away from each other, but I only had an hour to get there. So I would haul, even though my boss says, don't worry, I understand if you're late until you quit your other job. I still raced to work every day. And I would get speeding tickets. So I had to get, they said, look, if you want to pay, you can pay $800 or you can spend a weekend in jail. So I'm like, well, fuck, I'll spend the weekend in jail. That'll save me $800 that I don't have. they had what, and I'm in there, and I'm like, hey, how come, when we're moving back and forth, I'm like, how come those guys are in pink suits? I'm in a blue suit. And they're like, oh, those are the child molesters. They put them in pink. So they separate them, and they put them in their own little club area. So you can't really get to them, but they're in pink like that, right? So when you go to court, if the cop...
What about yard time? Do you not have yard time in jail? Is that only for prison?
You do have yard time in jail, but it's only they go room by room. So they don't want prisoners mixing with each other, at least in Santa Barbara County. So, but the only time you get to see these other people is when you go to court. But in Santa Barbara County, when you go to court, they put you in these little like transfer rooms, and they all put you in there before they shackle everybody up, because they take you from your room, they walk you to the go in the courtroom, and then after that, because when they shackle you up, they just have, it's like a chain gang basically. They have a whole bunch of cuffs on one chain, and you have to, you're all chained to each other, so you can't take off. That is, so during that time, let's say the officer wants somebody to get hurt. I'm not saying they would do this, but I may have seen it happen, to where they put a guy with a pink jumpsuit in a room with a whole bunch of guys with orange jumpsuits. And the guys with the orange jumpsuits are the guys that are in there for murder. And they're going away for a long time, and they don't give a shit if they get in trouble. So I'm just going to say I have seen a time where mistakenly a guy in a red or pink jumpsuit got put in with guys with the orange jumpsuit.
And they have a nice talk and everything's okay.
Yeah.
On the subject, but kind of off the subject, did you hear that in your state with your crazy ass laws that a transgender female knocked up a female prisoner?
I heard about that the other day somewhere. Yes. It was on this lady was, I think it was on Fox News. This lady was complaining. She's like now they have in the jails, like here in Madera where I am, we have a women's facility and a men's facility. At the women's facility, they have transgender people in there. But get this, they have to give them condoms so people don't get pregnant. The jail is passing out condoms to prisoners. Can you believe that?
Conjugal?
No.
I think your state's been doing it actually for a few years now, hadn't they?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about for conjugal visits. I'm talking about because they have transgendered.
Yeah. I just remember that from what I heard yesterday, the day before. They said the year that California started doing that, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. No. So what I heard is this: they have in the jail, they have They have people who were born a man that say they're a woman. They get arrested. They say I identify as a woman, so they put them in the women's prison because they have to, because of stupid California laws. Well,
even if you look like me.
Even if you look like you. So what they do is that they put these men in the female prisons. Well, guess what? These men are stronger than the ladies, so they're beating them up. They're taking advantage of them. They're raping the women, and the other part of this is, women jails are not as tough per se as the men jails. You know what I mean? So
and there's a bunch, like, especially if somebody that looks like a fucking man and just says like, I'm a woman, just say like me or you, and they put you in a woman's jail. You know how many, or a women's prison? You know how many women are going to be just like, you're going to have groupies, bro.
Right.
I think you would have groupies.
Think about it, because that we've all watched Orange is the New Black. We've watched prison movies. We've heard about it. When people go to jail, they need attention. If they're in there for years, they need attention from they need companionship. So they date same-sex people. As soon as they get out of jail, they're no longer that way. I'm not approving of it, but I'm saying, that happens. So just think, if you're from the opposite sex and you get put in the same cell as somebody from the opposite sex, what are you going to do? They're going to they'll have sex with you no matter how ugly you are.
Yeah. Like, I ain't been able to touch a man besides fucking, getting cavity searched in 15 years. Let's fuck.
Right? You know, Orange is the New Black. Oh my God, what's her name? What's the big, large lesbian? What was her name?
Laverne Cox, but
No, not the transgender person. I'm talking about the butch girl, the one that had the competition with the redhead about who could get more girls.
Oh, Boo.
Blue, yeah. Even Blue would probably have sex with a man if they showed up pretend to be a girl. Nah, probably not, because she's full on only likes girls. Probably not.
Yeah, but then you do remember whenever she stole Piper's screwdriver.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Put
that.
the condom on it, or didn't put a condom on it, but it had like gloves on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah, thank you, David. Blue. Or Boo.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Big Boo.
I don't know. I just don't think that if you're gonna say that you're a woman, then you have to you cannot have a penis to go in the same jail as other women, because you know they're gonna be having sex. I'm sorry.
And that does not go that way in North Carolina. I asked my transgender friend.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, let's just say that you got in trouble and you had to go to prison. You know, you identify as a man.
Uh-huh.
Would you go to a men's prison? She's like, nope. Or he was like, nope. Keep in mind, I've seen this person transition. That's why I'm not.
You're saying it wrong. Yeah.
Pronouns.
Well, it's like hard, you know, with me with Caitlyn Jenner. It's hard to say Caitlyn because I'm so used to calling Caitlyn Bruce. It's really hard, you know. Not trying to be a dick about it.
For me, it's no big deal because, you know, I wasn't alive for the 70s Olympics. And the next time, you know, she came around was the Kardashians. I didn't watch that. And then so my only actual experience is them being Caitlyn Jenner. But when you watch somebody, like you're saying, when you watch somebody transgender, it's hard to break those habits.
Yeah. Well, heck, like when Caitlyn was Bruce, I used to watch him on a show called That's Incredible. I don't know, was that the 70s, 80s?
No idea. Never seen it.
I can't believe you've never seen That's Incredible. Hold on.
Unless it was on MTV, I wouldn't have seen it.
Watch, That's Incredible. They had a whole bunch of hosts on there, and they would just show. They actually redid it recently. But they had a whole bunch of people on the show. Like I forget this commentator's name. This guy. What the hell is that guy's name? John something. John Davidson, Kathy Lee Crosby. But yeah. Back then, and Bruce Jenner. His name was Bruce Jenner back then. He was always on the show. That's Incredible. I thought. Wasn't he? But yeah, basically, they just showed shows of people. You know, they had Fran Tarkenton on there. It was just incredible feats that people could do. Like, look, this guy is putting his whole entire body in a cube. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see if they show any pictures of any other stuff that they did. I mean, there'd be like guys, you know, like Evel Knievel jumping over motors or other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Like
modern days, so you think you've got talent, like wide open, multi-genre.
It was like that, yes, but it was more like incredible stuff. Like superhuman stuff.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Let me type in TV show. Maybe they'll show better pictures. Oh my God. If there's any way you can watch some That's Incredible, just watch it to check it out. Like, see, this guy's jumping over a car with a motorcycle. And they had people in studio. But wasn't Bruce Jenner on there when he was called Bruce? Or she?
What was that show in the 80s where your highest score would be like 4 stars? They graded you on stars.
Oh.
I think star might have even
gold. Not solid. Was it solid gold? No. Oh my gosh. That's where all the comedians would go on there. What the heck was that show called? I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. It was a talent show, But they had comedians. They had comedians. They had singers.
Starlight Express, was it? That don't sound
no,
right.
No.
Starlight.
No. You're not even close. I don't even think Star was in there. What the hell was it called?
Somebody in the chat knows.
Because there was Solid Gold, because they had the Solid Gold. Was it Solid Gold? Am I right? Star Search. That's it. Star Search. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Star Search. Yeah, I remember that show. I don't know why I couldn't remember the damn name. That was a good show. Me and my family used to watch that, when you were a kid. Back in the 80s, we all watched TV together because you only have like one TV. You don't have this thing where kids...
There were the people that got their start on that show.
I think Jerry Seinfeld did. A lot of comedians.
Slew of people.
A lot of comedians. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys. I had a thought. And it wouldn't be for this channel. I'd probably start up a new channel for it. But I'm watching...
You gonna review adult toys?
No, not that. I'm watching this Chicago Med now. And I'm watching them look through the microscope and showing stuff up close. What, you can buy for like $300 this microscope that'll hook up to your computer. What if I just buy this microscope and I'll have a show? You want to see your iPod, your AirPod case close up? Just looking at all the little tiny microscopic shit that's moving all over it. What do you think? Like you put lettuce under the microscope and show what's really lettuce looks like when you're really up close. Just like weird shit like that.
Who knows? It might work. Miss Turtle, you trying to roam around again today?
I don't know. All right, so Stanford joins a list of colleges mandating weekly COVID tests for vaccinated students. So you're vaccinated, but you're still going to have to take a weekly COVID-19 test. Hey, what's up, Miss Turtle? I thought the whole point of getting vaccinated was to help you so you wouldn't have to go on this stuff, right? So you wouldn't have to, but now you have to go on this stuff. It's like, really? What? I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. They say if you get the COVID test, then you're clear. But now they're gonna make you take a test every single week to make sure you don't have it. So then, what's the freaking point of giving the test? What's the benefit of it? That's what I want to know. Yes, they say you're not gonna get COVID-19, but I want more.
Somebody gets paid for each test. Somewhere down the line, those tests aren't free. Somebody's getting paid.
Yeah, right? That's true. It's all about money, isn't it?
It's always about money. Oh, I heard something new about the COVIDs today.
Okay, tell me. Can we say it? Can we say it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So this is coming from my former employee. That's what he does. Oddly enough, he was forced to go get his shot today. He came in.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And he's like, well, I got to go get jabbed. I was like, what, like the jab? He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, I'd quit my job. He was like, I can't get a job in the medical field if I don't go get it. He's like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm coming back afterwards. And I was like, you better after you get your second shot, you better stay the fuck away from me. Because I told him how I'm starting to get paranoid about being around vaccinated people. But he told me if you have the COVID shot, then you cannot give plasma. But people that get COVID and that are sick sometimes need plasma.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the conundrum that eventually that's going to get run into if you get everybody vaccinated.
They're going to run out of plasma.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he came back and he was like, I'm already starting to feel weird.
Yeah.
Within the hour, he was starting to feel weird. He's like, my nose is running, my arm hurts, just this, that, and the other. And I told him about how I was thinking about putting a sign on the door that says, stay the fuck away from me if, and he's like, what, if you're not vaccinated, or wear a mask if you're not vaccinated? I was like, no, like, wear a mask if you're vaccinated. He's like, I kind of feel you on that.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. The other thing I wonder about is, too, they say, well, if you've already had COVID, once you get it, you can't get it again, right? Isn't that what they're saying?
I don't know. I think I got it a long time ago. My biggest question is what is a better vaccine? Your own immune system to getting COVID and fighting it, or injecting,
Right.
That's my biggest question right now. Which we know which one is safer if you make it through.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to make it through. But what's more effective? Your natural immune system, which I'm personally leaning towards, or getting some 8-month-old thing?
Yeah, I personally, I think I got mine in 2019. It was like October, or no, it was around December. My stepdad got really sick, and then I got really sick, and I was in bed for like 4 days, and I've never been that sick before in my life. So I think I got it before all the shit came out. That's probably why I haven't gotten it since, But I don't know if they did this in your days, but when I was younger, parents would have chickenpox parties, where if a kid at school got chickenpox, they would have all the kids go and hang out, and they'd have a party so all the kids could get chickenpox to get it over with. Because if you don't get chickenpox and you get it when you're older, it's life threatening, right?
I've never had chickenpox, and I hope my mom's recollection is well, because I remember those chickenpox parties.
Uh-huh.
I never went to one, and I've never had the chickenpox. So I've always told my friends and stuff, I was like, when you have a kid, they get the fucking chickenpox. I wasn't even aware that there was a vaccine.
Yeah.
And I was like, you keep them the fuck away from me. And then I was talking to my mom about, the vaccine, it being so new. And she's like, well, that's why you never had the mumps, measles, or chickenpox, because of vaccines. And I was like, that's news to me. Wish I'd have known that a long time ago. If you had told me I had the chickenpox vaccine, I'd be freaking out.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out.
All
right. So U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement announced that the agency will no longer deport illegal immigrants who are victims of crime. This policy update facilitates victim cooperation with law enforcement. It enhances ICE's criminal investigative efforts and promotes trust in ICE agents and officers enforcing our laws. Really? Really? I guess it does, because you see the people, they walk across the border and they go straight for the border patrol people, right? Through this approach, we minimize the fear of repercussions that enforcement decisions may have on the willingness and ability of non-citizen crime victims to contact law enforcement. Here's what I got to say on this. If you're not a citizen, right? You're not paying the taxes that we have to pay. You're not paying, you're already broke the law to be here. I'm not a lawyer per se, but I watch a lot of Judge Judy. And I know Judge Judy is a TV show, right? But she has this thing it's called the Clean Hands Doctrine or something like that. If you came in and you were say you had a plan to screw somebody else over, and then they screw you over, you don't have clean hands, right? And like an example is, let's say, you can't, drunk uncle, I have bad credit. So I say, hey, dude, you have good credit. Will you go buy this car, put it in your name? I'll pay the monthly payment. I'll pay the insurance, but the insurance has to be in your name because I don't have a license either. And then I drive the car around. Right?
Oh, we wouldn't get that far. I'd say nope.
But I mean, let's say it did, right? Let's say we were dumb. And then I stop paying the bill, and you take me to Judge Judy's court and say, well, Judge Judy, you know, I put the car in my name because Eddie has bad credit and Eddie doesn't have a license, so I put the insurance in my name, and I let him drive, and he stopped making the payments. You know what Judge Judy would say? She'd say, well, you don't have clean hands. I'm not going to help you. You're defrauding the state by letting this person drive. You're defrauding the insurance company, and you're defrauding. So she would say, sorry. So that's the kind of the way I feel about illegal aliens. They're not coming here with clean hands. They came here the wrong way. They came here illegally. So I don't think they should have rights as a citizen. I think
most likely Judge Judy probably got on the phone with their local police right afterwards. And it's like, yo, this is what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh no, I've heard her. I've heard her. She's like, excuse me. So what insurance carrier do you have? And they'd be like, oh, I've got USAA. And she's like, anybody from USAA, just contact my show, and we'll tell you this person's address and their policy number because I have it right here. I love Judge Judy. Some people think she's a bitch. I love her. I don't agree everything. Like she doesn't like pit bulls, but we can't like everything everybody likes, right? You know.
Yeah, I'm a Judge Mathis guy. I like Judge Mathis.
I'm a Judge Milian kind of guy too. You know who that is? She's the Italian judge, the hot young one.
Yeah, she's not on there anymore, is she?
Yeah, she is. They're doing it from her house now with her and her husband.
Oh, okay. Because I would say my all-time favorite is Judge Joe Brown, but Judge Mathis is still doing his thing, so.
Yeah, but you also got to give credit to Judge Wapner because he's the guy that started it all.
Yeah, that was a little bit before my time, though.
Was it? Do you remember? Do you remember when they had divorce court? I think they still have a divorce court, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think I should go to law school? I've always thought about that, but here's the problem: my memory sucks. I can't. Like, I went to school for engineering at first, and the professor would do the problem on the screen. I'd be able to do it right.
Everything moving.
And then 5 minutes later, I wouldn't know what the hell I was doing. I just can't remember.
I'll be right in. IBM is helping
my memory
manufacturers do
sucks.
both. Using
Good night,
AI
Johnny.
on a hybrid cloud helps them
I bet lawyers do a lot of Adderall and cocaine.
Well, actually, so that's why I'm taking the sleep apnea test. The doctors say that the reason why I don't have a good memory is because I can't sleep at night. So they're going to do the sleep apnea test. And I'm like, the reason I can't sleep at night is because I'm in pain. But I'll try the sleep apnea. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to be a lawyer. Oh, I'm always good at doing a lot of lawyer shit. You know who we haven't seen tonight? It's Kim Tone.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Kim Tone. Let me text her. Let me see how she is. Let's make sure she's okay. Let's see.
She's like, I got me a friend over. Leave me alone.
Oh, I know she doesn't because I know who she's in love with. And they're not close. They're not. I'm not going to go into any further detail. Just me and Carol, and one other person in the chat room knows who I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into detail. Anyways, but yeah, I would love to be a lawyer. I think it would be fun. I used to always read when I was a kid the
Adios, Johnny.
What's now? See, that's how bad my memory is. I can't think of the guy's name that I always read his books. Oh, John Grisham. I would always read the John Grisham books.
No, my mom loves his books.
Yeah, I used to read I read him, and I read Stephen King, but I don't read Stephen King anymore.
I enjoy his books too, so maybe I need to check out one.
You know, I haven't read a book in so long. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look up something real quick. Oh, I'm getting some money back from the insurance company. I'm excited.
This is what I want to reread.
Slash's book?
Oh yeah.
What's in it? Since you said reread, so that means you've read it already once. What does he talk about? Anything good?
Well, if I'm gonna reread it, then you goddamn right. But it talks about, you know, him growing up. He was a thief as a child. Like, he stole everything. You know that hat that he wears with the buckle around it?
Yeah.
I mean, the original one was he stole, but he said he's had people steal his like multiple times.
Yeah.
But you know, he used to steal everything. He was into BMX
What's up,
riding.
Hemi? Nice to see Hemi in here.
Axel moved in with him when they were like 16. I remember him telling a story that Axel had already dropped out of high school, Slash was still in high school, Slash got up to go to school. Axel was asleep on the couch. Slash's grandma came out, wanted to watch her television shows. Axel got a little mouthy with the grandma. Grandma told Slash whenever he got home from school. Slash had a conversation with him in their car, going 35, 40 miles an hour. Axel opens up the door and just jumps out the car.
Wow. Crazy.
All right,
we're gonna move on. We don't want to do too many. We want to get them to read a book. You don't want to give them too much information there, Drunk.
One last thing, Sylvester Stallone used to come to Slash's apartment so he can smoke PCP because his wife and kids said no, he'd done that.
There you go. That's a good way of doing it real quick.
There we go.
What's up, Hemi? How you doing, brother? Glad to see you in here. Let's see. So here we go. American Express. I'm glad I don't have good enough credit to get American Express card because they're doing CRT training now, and they urge their staff to adopt a hierarchy, putting marginalized above the privileged. Okay, what is marginalized compared to privileged? They told white people to avoid microaggressions, like, we are all human beings. So now it's bad to say we're all equal. How is it bad to say we're all equal? How is that bad? American Express.
The is we can all get Amex cards now.
I'm not going to get an Amex card. F that.
No, I mean, we could if we wanted to.
Why?
Because they're putting something over privilege. Generally, the privileged people are the ones that have the Amex cards.
Oh shit! You know what? I should apply for one. If they deny me credit, which they probably won't, I could say, "Oh, you're racist against white people," or "You're racist against people with bad credit." Ooh, can you imagine that? That would be funny.
Yeah, or you're being classist. You're being ableist. You can go with a lot of stuff. They can go with a lot of things.
Ooh. Oh, by the way, today I went to Laura Ingram's channel, and there's a little thing where it says you can email us your story or something to be said on our show. So I emailed them saying FBI raided my house. They took all my equipment. I'm handicapped. I know they're done with my videos because I've seen them on the TV now. Can you please help me get my stuff back? So let's see if maybe they respond to me or not. That'll be pretty cool. You never know. And I'm gonna start I'm gonna do like a form letter and just start sending it out to every person on TV. So let's see. American Express subjected its employees to a series of critical race theory training sessions that encouraged staff to rank themselves on a hierarchy of privilege and apply that hierarchy into the workplace, which with the more privileged employees deferring to staff from marginalized groups. Which I think what they're trying to say is if you're privileged, like you have two parents, you have money, then you should go to the bottom of the list. That's what it sounds like, right?
No, well, we should know exactly what they mean, but we can pick it apart and make them conform. Because basically what I'm seeing on face value and what I know that they fucking mean is privilege means white.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's it. That's it.
I wasn't trying to go straight to that, but yeah. Well, let's see what they say. Maybe they'll tell us a little more if we read some more. It says, according to internal documents, let's see, executive created an internal anti-racism initiative, subjecting employees to training programs based on CRT tenets, including intersectionality, which categorizes people as oppressors or oppressed based on racial, gender, sexual, and other identities. See, if somebody doesn't think they're oppressed, don't tell them they're oppressed. Right? You're not oppressed if you don't think you're oppressed.
Tell that fucking girl that won the gold medal in wrestling, hugging the damn American flag, that she's oppressed.
Right? Let's see. It says in the training.
Straight up, you can I can, there's no fucking boundary that I can't cross. I can't remember exactly what she said, but that's not an oppressed person. She said she can do anything she fucking wants. And she did.
Do you hear Donnie crying? You know why he's crying? Because Sugar's on his bed. He can go sleep on the big bed up there, but he's crying because Sugar's on his bed. He's being a little bitch. Hi,
That's
Brownie.
my bed.
Right? Donnie, you got the bed. He always sleeps on this little bed over here anyways. He just wants his way. Spoiled little. But then he is Donald J. Trump, right? So look,
That's my bed. That's my bed. You got to move. Doesn't matter if I'm not using it.
So he just walked over both of them and went and laid down next to Panda now. Oh my gosh. He's definitely Donald J. Trump. I named him the right name. So now it says in the trainings, outside consulting firm Paradigm urged Amex employees to consult their own intersectional identities, mapping their race, sexual orientation, body type, religion, disability status, age, gender identity, and citizenship. Okay, so let's see. Under race, you and I would be at the top. We'd be higher up because I'll be left. You can be right. How about that? No, you're left because you used to be on the left. This is you, and this is me. So we're up here right now because of race. We're both white, so we're higher up. Sexual orientation, well, we're both straight, so we got to move up a little bit more. Body type.
Assume.
So body type, you're skinnier than me, so you're going to go higher. I'm going to go down a little bit. Religion, you don't have religion, so you come down. So we're back equal again because I'm religious. Disability status, now I get, disability?
No, I think from the modern, the way people are going, the religion thing may go the other way. I might get a higher ranking.
Because you're non-religious? No. They're against religion. Oh, so we're even. What the hell just happened? Everything moved. All right, so let's see. Where are they? So let's just say we're at the religion. We're both disability status. I would go down. You would go up because you're not disabled. Brownie. What are these dogs doing here? All right, now.
We're talking about the rank of privilege.
Yeah, the rank of privilege.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, now gender identity and
no
citizenship.
One likes to choose between safe or sporty.
We'd both go up, so we're higher. And then, so now we're both pretty high up here, right? But because we're pretty high up here, that means we're privileged. So now in their company, they're gonna put us at the bottom of the list because we're privileged. That's what they're doing. It sounds like. It says employees could determine whether they have privilege or are members of a marginalized group, which means you're white. You're male. I forgot because we're males. We go up even higher. Heterosexual. So we like women, Christians, able-bodied people, and citizens would presumably be counted as privileged. So you and I are really privileged people. In another session, they instructed employees to change their behavior in the office based on relative position on the intersectional hierarchy.
And just to clarify, I'm not necessarily not religious. I just don't know where I'm at. I just want to clarify that.
I wasn't trying to put you down. I'm just saying you're not a person that goes to church. I'm just comparing a person that goes to church every Sunday to a person that doesn't go to church every Sunday. I wasn't saying.
I understand. I just don't want people in the chat to get the wrong idea.
I get it.
I'm show you the mod that was called the Lucifer. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I probably should have said that. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so now it says the session included a blue flow chart with specific rules for interacting with Black, female, and LGBT employees. So they're telling you rules now of how you can talk to somebody. I can't just come up to you and say, "What the fuck, drunk? How you doing, motherfucker?" Right? Can't do that shit. So it says workers should.
I never fucked my mama. You offended me.
Right.
HR.
Workers should practice intersectional allyship and defer from them before speaking. So now they have another handout now, which instructed white employees to identify the privileges or advantages you have, and not to speak over members of the Black and African American community. This whole paper right here is putting down Black people. It's saying Black people are lower than us, which is not true. They're the ones that are being the racist right now by saying that. Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know.
These are probably liberal white people, white women.
There's Kim Tone. There she is. I'm sorry, I didn't even check my text. Did you text me back? Oh,
Hey, Kim.
She fell asleep. Were you dreaming about me when you fell asleep, Kim Dona? Anyways, so now the trading sessions also warned white employees to avoid certain phrases as microaggressions. Like, I don't see color. So it's bad to say I don't see color. You can't say that, drunk. Even though you don't see color, you can't say that. You can't say we're all human beings. You can't say everyone can succeed in this society if they work hard enough. So they're not promoting working hard. They're promoting, well, if you're black, then you don't have to work as hard as everybody else. It's okay. We're not going to say
I'm
nothing.
totally against 2 out of 3 of those, but the whole fact of like I don't see color, I'm going to argue with that just on the base of facts. Like,
what's
even
your
if
argument?
you're colorblind, you can still tell somebody's the shade. You know what I mean? But I'm just arguing semantics on that.
Yeah, that's just they're not talking. You know
That's
they're
a
not
stupid
talking about
thing
that.
to say. I think that's a stupid thing to say. I don't see color.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you dress yourself?
Right.
You know.
So, but anyways, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, so I got a story. We're gonna cut this off for a second. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. You guys are gonna laugh. I was going to Fresno City College. I started out at Madera Center, and I had an engineering class at Fresno City College. I had 2 classes there, that and philosophy. Oh my gosh, the philosophy class that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Speaking of that, so I get put in this philosophy class, and the professor's like, if you haven't taken English 1A yet, which I hadn't, he's all, you should not be in my class. I grade you by how well you write is 50% of your grade. He's all, consider this an English class. So I text my advisor and I was like, or emailed her. I'm like, hey, I shouldn't be in this class. He said this. She's like, no, you're fine. I passed the class with like a 96%. I bullshitted you know, it's a philosophy class. You can bullshit the whole fucking class, right? Bullshitted the whole class, got a 96% in there, and I told the teacher, hey, you know, I haven't taken English 1A yet. I haven't even taken a general English class. And he's like, you shouldn't have been in my class. So I'm like, but I got a 96%. But anyway, so I'm at Fresno City College, and I meet this guy in a wheelchair.
We're just naturally talented with speech,
I guess. So I meet this other guy in a wheelchair, and we became good friends. We joked around all the time, right? And like when I'm waiting for my engineering class, I always got there early because I would do my homework. You know, if I'm at home, I'm not gonna do homework. I watch TV. I'm lazy. So I would go there early and do my homework. And I'm sitting at the desk, and he comes off the elevator, and this black dude sitting next to me. And so he comes by, and we'd always fuck with each other. So he runs into my scooter, into my wheelchair, because back then I only used my wheelchair. So he hits my wheelchair pretty hard, and I look over. I'm like, hey, you crippled motherfucker. You know, just like we're joking around, but we're being serious, right? And the black guy just looks at me, and he's like, and I was like, I should kick your crippled fucking ass, you fucking piece of shit. And he's like, well, do it then, you crippled motherfucker. And we just, next thing you know, we're hugging, and we just start joking around, you know, right? And the black guy's like, you can say that? I'm like, well, you can say the N-word to another black guy, right? He's like, oh, I get it now. I'm like, yeah, like, see? It was just funny seeing this guy, like, he was like, oh my gosh, you're going to be a cripple fight right here. All right, hold on. Somebody wants to be part of the show. Say hi, Harold.
I wondered how that would happen, though, if you're both in wheelchairs and so let's say you did have to fight somebody else that's in a wheelchair.
Uh-huh.
And let's just suppose that neither one of you can walk at all.
Yeah.
Just suppose that. So are you like chair to chair, like swinging, or do y'all like go side by side?
I don't know. I've never done it before, so I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Let's see if they have a wheelchair fight. Let's look up wheelchair fight. You know, because I mean, there has to have been a wheelchair fight somewhere before, especially in rugby or something. Oh wait, here we go. Street fights, wheelchair boxing. Dude, there's a whole bunch of them. Hold on, let's watch this. This video may be inappropriate, everybody, just so you know. Whoa, that shit's loud. Cobra Kai.
You know it's your boy Hell on Wheels. You know I always try to come at you with some nice positive message, and I'm gonna get to that. But first, man, I'm gonna holler at my dude right here, and he don't know I'm saying this, so I'm gonna holler at him. Y'all wanna talk about what face do for the Street Beast fighter? Why
fast forward and stuff.
Number 3. Challenges accept.
They're just like straight up. Oh shit! So they got two. They got a person behind each wheelchair holding the wheelchair down.
Good job, man. There you go.
Ah.
You gotta hope you have long arms though.
There you go.
Wow.
This is called adaptive boxing. These guys really aren't.
Yeah, I want to see just two guys getting pissed off at each other and just start punching. Let's see. There's gotta have been a fight in like. Oh wait, here we go. Wheelchair fight. What's this? Oh no, I think these are just two kids.
Don't keep reminding me then.
You can't even come in here with beer, man. What the hell
I
are
can
you
do
doing?
whatever the fuck I like.
You give people in a wheelchair a bad look, boss. Lose your attitude. Lose your attitude.
Fuck off.
This is staged.
What are you swearing for?
That's staged. I'm not even gonna watch that one. Wheelchair fight on the subway. Let's watch this one.
You stupid ass bitch.
Don't try to reason.
Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to me, bitch. No, I'm not you. I'm talking to the dumbass fat bitch over there eating too many pork chops. Fat ass bitch.
Sounds like Bernie Mac.
Shut up, you fat bitch. Stop eating so many pork chops. Back up off the tape. Go on a diet, you fat ass bitch. That's why you ain't got no man. You're too fucking fat. Nobody wanna fuck you. You're too fat, bitch. You eat too many pork chops.
As this guy is too fat too.
You dumbass, stupid ass bitch.
Do they actually fight?
Yeah, this ain't trying to get out.
Okay, that's not considered a fight, folks. That's not considered a fight. I don't actually know what would happen if people in a wheelchair fight. Don't mess with the handicapped. Oh, wait a minute. I got to see this one. It's at Walmart. You know it's going to be good when it's at Walmart.
The lady who gave me this card, I walked her to her car. And she didn't say nothing about giving this card to nobody. I got in this car. She walked up on me right on that shelf
fanny
over there.
pack,
and told me,
though.
bitch, you know that
Right.
card was for my man. I said, bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Bitch, you can walk. First off, I'm disabled through the state of Nebraska. Honey, I don't have no hips.
I guess there's no fight. They're just talking about the fight.
I don't have no hips.
Walmart people are crazy, though. Dwarf fight. These are just regular fights. Who said the handicap can't fight? Okay, let's see if this one is. I'm surprised I'm not in any of these videos. Dude, that's me. I'm the short guy with the cane. That's definitely me.
Now put this cane up your ass.
Gotta go sing this on everything.
Dude, he's got some nice those boots. Those are oh my gosh, I used to get those boots. They were my favorite. What shoes are those? They're not Timberlands. They're the other company. Hold on, let's watch the video and I'll think of it. Do you know who I'm talking about?
R?
Huh?
Does it start with an R?
I think so. It was like they were like the cool shoes back in the day.
Gonna be alright.
I think I had a pair. I can't remember what the name of them were.
They had these. They had a whole bunch of different kind of shoes, but they were more like because I hung out with a lot of black people. They were more like the black community shoes, you know. Let me look it up real quick.
Yo, Hilly, I just made a wizard. Right now.
Don't make me no fucking wizard. Don't play with your phone.
No. I swear to God, I'll steal the money in your phone.
I'm going for the guy with the cane. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Give me.
Lugs?
No, not Uggs. No.
Lugs.
Lugs. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Lugs.
Yeah, it's Twisted Styles got that.
I love
in your left
Lugs.
pocket.
See, look, that's definitely me because I've been getting in that dude's face. I'm like, come on, Mo. Why is he just grabbing him? I'd be like,
Hello.
yeah, Lugs. I love Lugs.
Can I have a cigarette?
Those are Lugs right there. Those gotta be Lugs.
I want me a cigarette. Stop that.
I don't think they make Doc Martens in that color.
Nah, those are You know what? No, those are the Walmart cheapies. That's what that is. Oh wait, hold on. They went. See, that would be me. I'd be like getting them. I'd be getting in people's face. Oh, what did he hit the guy? Hold on, wait. I bet I want you forward.
Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. For what? Go like this. Here. Hey. Move from me, man.
That's kind of weird.
What's wrong with you? I told you I'm not playing. Yo.
They're both drunk, aren't
Play
they?
with me. About what? Because what?
Dude, the owner's just watching.
Listen to me, man.
Look at the owner. He's just like, yeah.
Move back. Hey, move back.
Oh, shit.
Now watch on the replay.
I'm sorry. That was just funny. Can't stop laughing.
Another one? Another one?
You like, you want another one?
Another one? Another one? Did you mind?
I'm still trying to see what's
Another
going
one? I lost my mind when my father died. I told you I lost my mind. Listen.
I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. And then he's like, you want another one? Oh my gosh, I gotta see that again.
Move back. Hey, move back.
The guy behind the counter. It's another Tuesday.
Oh my god, I love this video. I gotta save this video. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, folks, but that was just. And then he sat over. You want another one? Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Wheelchair man, I gotta look these up more. We gotta do this like once a night. We'll have a wheelchair fight video. How about that? I think that'd be a good segment.
Baby, put my window down.
Oh.
Baby, put my window down, bro.
Oh!
Oh! Bro.
You don't fuck with the guy in a wheelchair. Oh, he knocked him out! Knocked him out!
Oh, Chuck done scraped his head. He done put Chuck to sleep. Damn, Chuck. Chuck did that to himself. They grown.
Oh my gosh, we gotta make this a new segment. We gotta make this a new segment. Oh my god.
I think they're working their arms all day, every day.
Right?
Of course they're gonna be strong up top.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. So look, let's check out. I'll show you my favorite lugs right here. Let's go to. I wonder if they still make them. Ooh. All right. We're gonna do a little window shopping because they can't afford this stuff. Now I like this shoe right here, the Amore. That's kind of nice. Oh, that's a women's shirt. Shoe. Never mind. Shut up.
Go ahead and buy your pair.
Shut up, bro. Never mind. I was wrong. Why did I say that? I just messed up. All right, let's look through the lugs. I don't know why. They got good shoes. I haven't worn them. These ones right here, the men's like Oxford. I used to wear those. I like that shoe right there. That's a nice shoe. And then the Drifter, but I like the brown, not that color. The color that guy was wearing. Lugs makes really, like this one right here. I actually like this. The men's Drifter Peacock Chukka.
I think that's kind of what I had whenever I had, or maybe the Convoy 6.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
The Convoy white. Yeah. I can't wear these shoes though. I would probably like the Drifter 6 steel-toed. Let's see. That one, I like this one right here. Load more. All right, guys, I wear a size 9. If anybody wants to buy one for Eddie's for his birthday, there you go. Nah, just
Man,
kidding.
the grottos, those eye loops look familiar.
See, these are the changeovers. I bet you these are the fat ones. I like this. I like these. They're like skater shoes almost. I can't wear white though. I get that dirty and such. I would probably get the black ones. These are ugly. The Rubicon, I think that's ugly. The Phoenix are kind of cool. Oh, I really like these Drifters Ballistic. Ooh, and they're on sale. Wow, those are nice. I like that color too. That's a nice shoe. Here we go. This is the one I would probably wear. The men's Drifter Ballistic Chukka. That one right there. That's a nice one. What, Donnie? What you want, see? I can't really wear these high water shoes. I know I had the low water resistant Oxford. I know I had one of those when I was younger. All right, let's get back to the news. I shouldn't be doing this. Sorry, guys. I'm showing you guys stuff we shouldn't be showing. We still got some news left over, though. We got like 7 articles, maybe 8. You know us. We do all kinds of crazy stuff. Get shoes for Donnie? I can't get shoes for Donnie.
You know how we do?
Yeah, right. It's the Eddie Block Film Show. You know how it is. All right, so I want to read this one because this one looked like it was going to be good. Talking shit about Gavin Newsom. Somebody was talking shit about Gavin Newsom. Let's see. Oh, no, never mind. Cuomo's former allies who used to sing his praise now speaking against the governor.
No, can't do that. Sorry.
Can't do what? What I mean?
These fucking these former Cuomo sexuals.
Oh, yeah.
They knew exactly what the fuck was going on. Especially Trevor Noah. He lives in New York. Everybody that lived in New York knows what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, Chuck Ross, Valerie Jarrett. I don't even know who any of these people are.
Don't book a cheap hotel.
Happy birthday.
Go party. It's your birthday. Alfonso. I don't even know any of these people. But they're all hating on him. Anyways, you guys know what's going on with Cuomo. F that dude. That dude is... We need to get rid of that dude. All right, so Dallas County grand jury indicts...
Hang out with some fishes for a while. Maybe like forever.
There we go. Dallas County grand jury indicts Texas man on capital murder and stabbing death of a 4-year-old boy. Another sad one, guys. It's going to be another sad one. K-Swiss. I never wore K-Swiss. There was the other one where I couldn't remember what so the name was misleading. I'm not sure how you said the name. What was it? It started with did it start with an F? It's not FUBU shoes. What was that? Okay, now we're on a tangent, guys. Shoes from the 90s. Like I had these one shoes. They were called zipper shoes, where what you could do is you just you unzip you could change the pattern. Fila, yeah. I wasn't sure if they were Phils or Filas. I used to get a lot of those.
Fila. I think that's what we called them.
All right. So, but my favorite shoes of all was let's see, it was probably 1992. They were Reebok Black Pump.
I'm trying to think of what the previous version of Pumas were.
No,
were they called kangaroos? Did kangaroo make the shoe?
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see.
They look like old Puma like boxing boots, but they weren't Pumas. They were something else.
These guys right here. Okay, so I got a story about these guys right here. You see these pump shoes up?
Pumps, bro.
Yeah, you remember these?
Pumps. Hell yeah.
All right, so me and my stepdad and I, we used to never get along. And like he was rich for the time, I'm not gonna lie. I had a pretty good life. He had a pretty good lifestyle. So we went in there. I went in there and like, I would ask him. I would be like, hey, can I go get this new bike? I need a new bike. Can I get a new bike? And he'd be like, no. But then I get in trouble, and he has really bad PTSD, and so he'd get very upset. And I won't go into details, but then he felt bad afterwards, so he would buy me the bike. So I learned that if I wanted something, I would just piss him off, get in a fight with him, and then he'd go buy me whatever I wanted, right? So one day I walk in the house and I was like, hey, you know, so-and-so, would you mind, or I didn't say, would you mind? I'm like, hey, I want to go buy these shoes. I need $200. That's basically how I said it. I'm like, hey, I want to buy these shoes. I need $200. In 1992, $200 was a lot of money for shoes. I mean, it still is now, right?
Were you trying to buy some Shacks?
No, I was buying these Reebok the Pump. They were $200 and brand new when they came out in 1992. Right? I used to play basketball. Yeah, I'm a cripple guy, but I loved playing basketball. And so this person looks at me and he's like, "Why should I buy you those shoes? They're $200. That's a lot of money." And this is how much of a punk kid I was. I literally looked him in the face and I said, "Did I tell you to go fuck off yet this week?" He was like, "Nope. Okay, I'll go buy you the shoes." And he bought me the shoes. That's how much of a punk I was when I was younger. It only worked like once or twice, though. Only worked like once or twice. Let's see. Let's look at these zipper shoes, though. So these shoes, 1990s zipper shoes. I was like, they never really became a fad. I was like one of the only people to have them. But what you could do is you would unzip the soles and you could put on whatever the heck kind of shoes you wanted on there.
Oh, I remember those.
Right? I think they're called zip-ups or something like that. But yeah, so you could change. They're like, back in the day, I would change my pager case for whatever I was wearing. Let's see. Let's look at 1990 shoe trends. Okay, we're gonna go back in the day. 90 shoe trends that were so cool. Let's see if they have shoe trends for men. Jelly shoes, Steve Madden slides, Chunky Phil Adidas slides, combat boots, platform sneakers. I never wore any of this stuff. Well, I can't because my feet are all messed up. Adidas slides, I remember those. Doc Martin.
Shoes.
Spice Girl. Let me hit Control F and then zip. Let me just type in zip. Oh wait, there is zip. Okay, let's see. Where does it say zip? Zipper provided, not that one. Nope. Let's go 19. Let's see. Let's type shoes with zipper. To change.
You type in swap colors, shoes.
Maybe that, huh? Yeah. That might work. Oh, here we go. See, there's one of them. This guy right here, this thing. Convertible zipper shoes. That's what it's called. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I just saw it. But they were cool. Like, you had different patterns, you know. When I was a kid, you know, back in the 90s, like, you know, you had the parents don't understand stuff. Like, they had see the different colors? See how they got the zipper on there?
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't aware of those.
You wouldn't wear those? See, they're made
for...
No,
I wasn't aware of those.
Oh, you weren't aware of those? Yeah, see, if you look at them, you can, like, let's see if we can zoom in on this one. You can see the zipper on them. That one's not a good one. You can't really see it on there. But so what you do is you buy a pair of shoes, and then what happens is you can buy just the tops, and then you just swap all the tops out. So let me zoom in on here. If you can see, you see right under the stitching before the sole, you can see the zipper there, kind of. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me see if you guys can see it. Yeah. See the stitching up there? If you look right below the stitching, you can see the zipper line.
Did you date any cheerleaders while you were in middle school or high school?
One, yes. One time.
One?
Only one time.
I think I dated at least two. But they had shoes, and this was in the 90s, but all the cheerleaders wore the same shoes. I can't remember what brand that they were, but you were able to slip in and out like this little, I don't know, it was like a piece of plastic. And you would every cheerleader had on the same shoes, and I think even some of the basketball players had them. but you slip in this piece of plastic that you can change with any color that would match your school colors.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Let me see if you guys can see this. Okay, so you see it on the screen here, folks? This was the first pager I ever got. It was one like this. I bought it at Circuit City. Anybody old enough? Everybody here is old enough to remember Circuit City, right? So I was a dumb kid, you know. I bought this page. I bought the pager. I worked at Taco Bell. I had a job, and I changed the colors every day. Whatever I was wearing that day, that's the color pager I want. Because these things right there, all you had to do, they weren't screwed in. So all you had to do is just take them apart, and you could put it back together. Then I upgraded to the next pager. What's the next page? Let's go to images. The next pager I upgraded to was one that it was a side one. Let's see if they see it. I don't even remember what it was. I'd always get, this one right here. So then this one right here, oh wait.
Oh, I think that was my first one.
That was your first one?
I think so. Looks familiar.
So then it was like this, here. I'll show you these two because they come together. So you see this one right here? It's slid into this case. You could change the colors of that. Oh my gosh. And then sometimes you'd have like a blue pager with a green case. Oh, I remember those days. It was fun. It was fun back in the day. Right? And everybody, you know, after first it was a pager where all you would do is you call in and it would go beep, 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 and then you'd put in your phone number. Do you remember putting in codes? I remember putting in codes. Like 143 meant I love you. 911 meant that you better call me the fuck back right away. Then once you got to the Sidewinder pager, the one that was sideways, all of a sudden then you could leave voicemail messages, right? So you'd be like, you call Eddie, you know, blah, blah, you know, blah, blah, blah number. And so then you would
had to call on your cell phone to like check your...
No, back then you had to go to the payphone. So when I was there, you'd have to go find a payphone, right? And so like...
I just had a cell phone that I was just...
Oh, yeah?
Not really told to turn on or off unless it was it was like $1 a minute, $2 a minute back then.
Yeah, expensive. Like I remember, like you would call my pager, and whatever the famous, I would change my voicemail every day. It wasn't really a voicemail. It was just you could leave a message when somebody called you and be like, "Yo, what's up? You reached Eddie." Or back then I called myself Shorty style, Shorty the Pimp. It was like my nickname because I was short, and they said I walked like a pimp. So all my friends started calling me Shorty the Pimp. So I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, you reached Shorty? Leave your name or number. Leave your number after the beep, and I'll call you right back." And then all of a sudden, you started getting into, you play the song of the day. You know, you'd call somebody up on their pager, and you'd have to wait like 2 minutes because they have a whole song fucking playing, and then be like, "Yo, baby, this is Eddie. Leave your number, and I'll get back to you." Right? Remember those days?
Oh goodness.
And then like then the internet came out, and then what I did is I got a 1-800 for, it was like an extra $2 a month, $2 whole bucks a month. I got a 1-800 number. They would have 1-800 numbers, and you call the 1-800 number, and then you'd enter a code, which was your pager code. That would send them to your number, and then, oh my gosh, I remember those days. Oh, I would have girls paging me nonstop. And at our school, the school I went to, they thought if you had a yeah, right, if you had a pager, the teachers and the principal thought you were a drug dealer, and you were not allowed to have them on campus. So one day I'm sitting there, and I'm walking by the principal, and I hear beep 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 beep. You know, that was the old beeper sound. And the principal looks at me, and they're like, "Give me that pager." And I was like, "What are you talking about, bro?" And he searched me and found it. So he took my pager. So my next class was one of my, I had to be part of the handicap classes. So I'm in the class, and they had a phone there. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Brooks, can I need to call my mom real quick." So I called my mom, and you know, my mom, we call her the pit bull. She doesn't take shit from nobody. So I'm like, "Hey, Mom, the principal just took my pager." And she's like, "What do you mean he took your pager?" I was like, "Well, he said I'm a drug dealer and I'm not allowed to have a pager on campus." And she said, "That's fucking bullshit. God damn it. I give you that pager because I want to be able to get a hold of you. You better fucking call me back." 10 minutes later, here comes the principal. "Mr. Block, here's your pager back, sir." My mom called the principal, and she's like, "You give that motherfucker back to him, If I call him and he doesn't call me back in 5 minutes, then I'm going to kick his little ass. He's handicapped. He needs his pager. I loved it. When Prince called you early, it would come up 555. Prince used to call me? Wait a minute. So, Brad, you knew Prince? Oh my gosh. If you're serious, that's cool. I was a big fan of Prince. Little red Corvette. My favorite song.
Even saying that.
Yeah. Anyone know if they like the new flip phones? I haven't seen the new flip phones yet. I've seen the commercials for them. Like, I remember there was this girl I was in love with, and I see her at the bar, and then the very first song we ever danced to was Erotic City. And this girl was kind of freaky, you know. In Erotic City, they're like, we can fuck until the dawn, making love all night long. I forget, it goes something like that, right? And she's like, Eddie, this is our song. And I was like, all right, cool. And every time that song came on the bar, she would have to come get me, and we'd have to dance. So, like, we've been on Facebook recently again. So, like, she's sending it to me. That was kind of cool. Let's go to the Red Fox in Lompoc. All right. I guess we should get back to
the driver. Brad was a driver.
Dude, we should maybe do some sections sometimes where we talk about back in the 90s. Because we're all about the age where we know what happened in the 90s, right? Where we can remember shit like this. I miss pagers. I almost want to get a pager just for fun. Change the colors around. NBC's Joy Reid, Ron DeSantis, Republicans killing children with pandemic policies. We're killing the children? You're a Republican. You're killing the gosh darn children. It says in 2 separate Tuesday segments, first flagged by Newsbusters, Reid, the local project's Rick Wilson, and the Bulwark's Tim Miller fumed over the approach of the pandemic by some Republicans, suggested they just wanted to own the liberals at all costs. That Ron DeSantis was only focused on his political future as they were just letting children die. How are we letting children die? How are we letting children die? I don't understand it. By letting parents make their own decision for their kids? What do you think, drunk? You say fuck them?
Nope.
Bred to kill. You were Prince's driver? Holy shit. See, so I gotta tell you, I'm upset. When I was in Minneapolis, right, for the George Floyd trial, we were there, and we went to the Mall of America, and Prince had his own store. So we're in there, and I had looked up Paisley Park because I wanted to go to Paisley Park, and they said it's closed today. So I was like, oh, cool, I found a Prince store. At least I could go in there. And I'm in the Prince store, and this lady's like, I want to go. I'm going to go to the Prince store or the Paisley Park today. And I was like, ma'am, you can't. It's closed today. And this lady's like, yeah, they're having a special event. You can go there, but it's Prince's anniversary of his death. We're having a big, huge event. So I was like, Ty, we got to go. The problem is we couldn't get, it was nowhere. The buses don't go to Paisley Park at all. I would have had to take like a $60 Uber ride. And then the George Floyd trial came out, and I couldn't leave because that's when they announced it. So I was like, son of a bitch. I really wanted to go to Paisley Park because that would have been cool.
So, Brad, were you I assume, so in Minnesota, he lived in Minnesota. Ooh, so you're probably a regular driver. I was going to ask
I'll be right back.
Like, it just so happened that when he was in your state that you were driving to and from the hotel, to and from the, the venue, because I used to do that. But then again, like while they were there, I was also their assistant, go get me drinks or go tell the promoter to go fuck himself, yada, yada, yada. But driving him in his limo, right on. Was he, how far into his celebrity-dom was he? Because I found out that a lot of the people that I've worked with, if they've been famous for more than 10 years, that they're generally pretty fucking cool people. But if you're dealing with somebody that just became famous, they tend to be a handful. And but there's always exceptions to the rules on both sides, most definitely. So, just a curious. But I do miss those days, just like shit with, you know, famous people, and you know, as long as you treat them like they're fucking normal, they're generally pretty down.
Oh, SARS, yeah. Yeah, there's a Kimtone, there's a print store at the Mall of America. You know what? I gotta show the video when I gotta make the video when I went to Mall of America in 360. Hold on a second. Is Monster in my background again? Yeah, you see this asshole right here? He's soaking wet. He just jumped on the gosh darn bed. See him?
Is he still on the bed?
Yeah.
Why?
He just jumped
No
off.
wonder he gets up on the bed. You don't tell him to get the
I do, but he's Donnie J. Trump. He's my spoiled little brat.
Well,
right.
You're gonna have to start talking shit to him eventually, Eddie.
Oh, I yell at him. I yell at him every once in a while. Yeah, dude, I was a big fan of Prince, though. All right, so let's see. Where were we at? AOC backed a group honors multiple convicted cop killers. Who would have thunk it? So the movement for Black Lives, which has been touted by progressive Democrats like New York Rep AOC, has honored multiple convicted cop killers. The broad coalition of liberal groups, including Black Lives Matter, sent a text message to supporters last week saying Black August is when we commemorate the lives of our fallen freedom fighters and political prisoners, prisoners of war, and exiles. The text message added, we honor their sacrifice. So it was continued by talking about what activists have done, talking about Mutulu Shakur, Sundayate Akoli. So Shakur is a former Black Liberation Army leader who was the mastermind behind several armed robberies in Connecticut and New York. Really? In 1981, the Brinks robbery resulted in the slayings of an armed guard and 2 police officers. Akoli was convicted of murdering New Jersey State Trooper Werner Forrester. Representatives AOC, Rashida Tlaib, and Ilhan Omar have all expressed support of the radical left-wing coalition. Wow. Look at Rashida Tlaib right here. Thank organizers, celebrate organizers, breathe, take action. I'm committed to fighting alongside with you. Ilhan Omar, the WFP Justice Fund, Working Families Party, thank you. This is just disgusting, folks. It's disgusting. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Who have I met? I mean, I've met a lot of famous people, but I've never been friends with famous people.
I was somewhat friends with Deadmau5 before. I wouldn't say friends. I would say business acquaintances, but this was back during MySpace and early parts of Facebook, where we would message back each other. It wasn't like multiple times a day or anything like that. It'd be like maybe like once a week or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
so I'm pretty fucking proud of that.
Heck yeah.
You know, there's probably a lot of people out here that don't know who Deadmau5 is, but
yeah. Hell, I know I shouldn't brag about this because this guy is like really fucking liberal, but Kevin Smith knows who I am. I've seen him before, hung out with him. He calls me Eddie from the Block.
Eddie from the Block.
Yeah, I was on one of his podcasts, him and Ralph Garman. But yeah, I don't really know.
He's an electronic music producer, but he's one of a kind. He produces music live from scratch. But when I worked with him, he was doing all the same shit, but just on the lower level. Now he's got this whole fucking cube that he's built. He wears a mouse head, but it's spelled DEADMAU5. Look him up. He's fucking huge. Like he probably gets paid $70,000 to $100,000 a show that he plays.
Yeah.
So, all right. Sorry.
No problem. And yeah, I know Kevin Smith's a commie, but I gotta say, he's coming out with Clerks 3, so I gotta watch that. I gotta watch it. Anyways, you guys like seeing? You guys like Harold? I'm loving this kitty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm turning into a cat person again. Harold's a cool cat. He bugs me a lot, but I'm just an animal lover. Did you know, Drunk Uncle, that I used to have a chinchilla?
No, but what is that like a?
Let's say a rat fucked a raccoon, or a rat well, what did I say? A bunny and a
like a poofy bunny or a poofy rat.
Yes. What did I used to say? I used to
not like a porcupine.
No. I used to say that it was like if a rabbit had sex with a I don't know. I'll show you now. I forget what I used to say. Sorry, guys. I'm out of it. I can't think straight anymore. I haven't slept good in the last couple days. I'm just fucking with you. Let's see. Oh, I forgot my password. Oh wait, I think I changed it to this. I hate how sometimes they make you change your freaking password. It sucks. And I have so many different accounts that you have to have different passwords for because it's not safe. EddieBlock. I had a gray one, and then I got my girlfriend for my birthday bought me a white girlfriend for him. So I had a male. I had Sammy. His name was Samuel L. Jackson. And then I had my female, and her name was what did I call her? I forget what I called her. But then so they had babies, right? And my friend wanted it, so I gave the baby to my friend. And then what happened is I moved to Madeira, and I was living in a trailer, and my air conditioner went bad. So my air conditioner went bad, and chinchillas cannot be hotter than if it gets over 85 degrees, they get sick and they'll die. So unfortunately, my chinchillas died. Oh, it's Penelope Cruz and Samuel L. Jackson. So right after he died, my friend, she called me and says, "Hey, I can't keep your chinchilla anymore." And I was like, so I drove up to Oakland and I got her back. This was, my two chinchillas had a baby, and this was their baby, and I got her back. And I had her for like 10 years. She died a day after my wife left. Now, chinchillas, if you move them around a lot and get crazy with them, they get really scared and they lose their hair. And I don't know how to explain it. They have a real rough nervous system. You can't mess with them too much. So unfortunately, when my wife left, with all of her cousins coming in and taking her shit out, it killed my chinchilla. But this is my chinchilla. She's playing in her dust bath. She was white. Her name was Fluffy. I called her Gordita because she was fat. It's like a rat and a bunny has sex. That's kind of what it's like. They're rodents, but they're just awesome animals. I loved her. I walked into Petco with her on my shoulder, and they were like, "How can you do that? Most chinchillas are afraid of people." Not her. She was awesome. She would come sit on my shoulder all the time. Let me see if I got a picture of her sitting on my shoulder. Come on. I know you guys are here for the news, and I'm showing you stuff about my chinchilla. Let's see if I can show it to you. Where are you? Where's Fluffy? EddieBlock. Let me put Fluffy. How do I close this thing? Oh, here we go. Here's the photos. I can show you this. How do you... Oh. Hit pause down there. There we go. There's the X. It's under the download button. See, this was her. She would sit on my... She would sit with me and stuff. She's a little cutie. Her mom was white and her dad was gray, so that's why she has the gray spots on her ears. She would just chill right up there on my shoulder. She loved it. I kind of miss her. I almost want another chinchilla again. See?
Yeah.
She's pretty. She's a good little girl. I got too many animals, though. Say, Eddie, shut the fuck up. You got too many animals. Let's see. Your wife had a chinchilla named it Chili. She was dope. You put your legs up and she shed. Yeah, they shed a lot. Gotta tell you, folks. They shed a lot. Oh, you can't see it? Why can't you see it? You couldn't see her? Uh-oh. I closed it up. You guys really couldn't see it? Facebook. Let me go to Facebook or Fbook or whatever. Why can't you guys see it? I thought I had it on the screen. What? Can you see what they're seeing right now, Drunk Uncle?
Do you have to do a new screen capture for every tab that you have open?
No, I shouldn't. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. Maybe it's where the picture was. You can't see. He can't see the chat. What? I don't know what you guys can't see. So I'm looking right now. You guys should be able to see it. All right, let me show you this video. Here's a little video. Tell me if you can see this. That's Fluffy right there.
I see you're in Facebook now.
Yeah. Tell me if you can see it on the screen. Tell me what I'm missing. This is a different video than what I showed before.
I think you fixed whatever was going on.
Okay, well now you can see her then, I'm hoping. Her name was Gordita, Fluffy.
Fluffy. Yeah, she's a good girl.
Oh, and you give her a raisin? Oh my gosh, she would go nuts over a raisin. What she would do is she would jump on my side and she would like nibble my ear. So you guys couldn't see that one, okay. I know you can see this one. Let me show you the pictures. Let me find the pictures again then that I showed you earlier. See if I can find them. Let me see. This is my nephew playing with her. See, you can see. That's actually, well, you know, I don't. So what's the deal? This is they said she's my god. They said those are my godson, right? That's supposed to be my godson. But now, I'm not with, since I'm not part of their family anymore. Is that kid still my godson? What do you think, Drunk? What do you guys think in the chat? Is that still my godson?
I would think so.
Oh, here's what else. Here's the photo. Let me see if you guys can see these. I mean, should I buy? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Are they still my godson? Because they don't talk. The family doesn't talk to me anymore. They totally ignore me. I haven't seen all 4 boys were my godsons, but I haven't seen them since the divorce timing. Here you go. Can you guys see that now? Now can you see that? Yeah, they kill them for their pelts, but they're cool, sweet animals. She was like, she'd love to come. She would sit on my shoulder and just nibble on my ear. And they're only supposed to live like 10 years, and I had her for 14 years.
Oh, yeah.
She was I loved Fluffy. She was badass. She's a little cutie. Well, there you go. Now you guys got to see her. Hopefully you see her now. Okay, yeah, you guys saw it. Okay. So a grand jury in Dallas indicted an 18-year-old man accused of kidnapping and stabbing a 4-year-old boy. What the fuck is going on with the people nowadays? The lifeless body was found with multiple stab wounds on May 15th, about half a mile from the home he was staying with his father and his girlfriend. I remember looking at his poor body, and I remember seeing ants on the bottom of... I'm just going to say, folks, I'm not even going to get into this. Why do you stab a 4-year-old kid? What are you talking about, Bread? Did I miss something? Disavowed you? Disavowed who? Are you talking about me, Bread? What is he talking about? I don't get it, Drunk. Do you understand? Did I miss a message or something? Am I in the wrong message?
They She didn't say you, if they.
Yeah,
so,
but they said if, Brad said if they disavowed you, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the context was before.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, she's pretty big, Julius. She is. Hey, and hey, Julius, I didn't say hi to you. We missed you earlier. When did you show up? I'm sorry, I missed it. But yeah, I don't want to talk about this. I'm just, how do you kill a kid? I don't understand it. How do you, I watch these shows and stuff where people, even people that have abortions, right? Like, I can have a kid, but I decided not to because I was told if I have a kid with my own blood, the Agent Orange is going to go into them. It's like a 90% chance, and my kid will be disabled.
I got you, Brad.
So, talking about godparents, okay. So I decided not to have a kid. I just don't get how people, why get an abortion? There's people like my ex-wife and I, we were going to adopt a kid. We were going to adopt kids. It's like, why? You know how much it costs to adopt a kid, drunk? It's expensive. It's a lot of work. But if there was somebody who'd just be willing to say, you know what, I'm pregnant, you want to take my kid, I know you can't have kids and you want them, I'll give you my kid. I don't know why there's not more programs like that. And we should stand out in front of Planned Parenthood and say, hey, Eddie wants a kid. Don't have the abortion. Let Eddie have the kid. Let Eddie and his wife have the kid. Let Drunk and his wife have the kid. I don't know if you want kids or not, but you know what I mean? I've always wanted a kid.
Oh, I want 3 boys. I've always wanted 3 boys. I picked my first boy's name out when I was like 13.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I shoot blanks or whatever the fuck, but no kids.
Yeah. Well, like, that's probably why I have so many dogs. But here's the thing. So, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, well. We're talking about kids, blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
But yeah, I definitely agree. If I wasn't under the general assumption that I probably wouldn't get to adopt a kid.
Uh-huh.
It also costs a lot of money, but
yeah, but
I mean,
it's so worth it.
I would definitely adopt, but I don't think anybody would adopt me.
Well, like I like you said, you want 3 boys. I used to always say, okay, I want some boys, but then one day, like, so I was married to a Mexican lady, and we'd always go to the quinceañeras. And I went to quinceañeras as a kid, and I never really looked at it too much. But recently, there was a time when my wife and we were looking into in vitro, and we couldn't afford it. But we were saving up for it. I found a doctor who was going to do it, right? The deal was, he's seen my videos. He offered me a deal. He said, if you make me 2 3-minute commercials, I will do in vitro for you. And so we went to go see him, and my wife weighed like 225 pounds. The doctor said, okay, here's the deal. I will do this for free, but because of your weight, it's going to make it harder. I guess if you're overweight, it's harder to do in vitro, I mean, it's harder to do everything if you're overweight. So he said, as soon as you hit 150 pounds, I will do this for you. And all you got to do, Eddie, is make me 2 3-minute commercials. It was a great, awesome deal. It was like a $30,000 operation, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't get down to it. So, but anyway, so we were in this moment of our lives where we were doing that. She was trying to lose weight, and I was trying to help her. And we go to this quinceañera for one of our cousins, and I'm watching, and they did the father-daughter dance. And I just see the daughter dancing with the dad, and I was like, you know what? That's what I want, right? I want my daughter to do the father-daughter dance. So I switched from wanting to have just boys to wanting a daughter. Because they're always daddy's little girl, too. You know what I mean?
I understand. I just don't want to have to
worry about the boys like you and me.
Pretty much, I was going to say, I don't want to have to worry about going to prison whenever my daughter turns 16 or, whenever.
That's why you have a Donnie. So I'm going to Okay, so back in the day, it was probably 2003. I had the dogs that are on my arm right here. I had an Akita and an Australian Shepherd. I met this girl at the bar. She wouldn't date me because she wouldn't date people who drink. And I worked my magic, and I won't go too much into it, but we started dating. And she would bring her 5-year-old son to my house. So I bought him his own bed and put it in the corner of the room when she would stay over. And the very first night, I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I look over, and Junior, my Akita, was sitting there right in front of the bed, just staring at the baby. My Australian Shepherd was sleeping underneath his bed. And so I came back, and I couldn't sleep, so I'm like watching it, and I'm like, man, why is Junior just sitting there? Like, he was like at attention, like at guard. And so next thing you know, Rosie came up, my Australian Shepherd, and then Junior went to sleep, and then Rosie sat there at attention the whole night. So my dogs took turns watching the baby.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the greatest thing in the world. So I bet you if I have a kid, I'm never. You saw, I had my. Did you see my old Saint Bernard Giacomo when I had him?
Yeah.
So I got Donnie because of Giacomo. I can tell you what, for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have Saint Bernards. They're just fucking awesome. So if I do have a kid, I would send my Saint Bernard with my daughter on a date. Like, Dad, I'm gonna go on a date. All right. You got to take Donald J. Trump number 3. You got to take DJ 3. I don't know. I think dogs would do that. I bet you the dog would be like, as soon as the guy starts touching your daughter, train him. Oh, look at that Cadillac. Oh my gosh, is that not a beautiful car?
Word.
I know I can't afford. Okay, now I got to look it up. I'm sorry. Squirrel again, guys. Squirrel. A CT5. I know that you and I cannot afford this car, Drunk, probably. I don't know about you, but I can't.
Let's guess on the base model price real quick.
I just think that was a gorgeous fucking car. Oh my gosh. I mean, am I wrong or am I wrong? Or am I right? Does Cadillac not make beautiful cars? Let's see this thing.
Of course. You want to do a gentleman's bet on the base price for one?
Yeah. Well, okay, how about we'll do 2. We'll do a base price, and then we'll go through and we'll kind of load it up. We'll build one. How about that? So I'm looking. You can see what I'm seeing. There's no prices right here, right? There's no prices.
Yeah. Okay,
so you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to say base price, like the cheapest of all on this car. Just looking at these 5 photos we're looking at right now. I'll say $52,999.
Okay. I don't want to go. We got to agree if we do this in the future, we're never going to do this Price is Right shit.
Oh, we're not going to do Price is Right? I thought that's what we're doing right now.
No, but I could easily just say fucking 50. What'd you say? 52,999. I could say 53.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could agree with me and say, Eddie, you're right on. Or I could say, you know what, you're right on, Drunk. I think it's going to be around 53 grand. Base.
I'm thinking in the low 60s. So I'm going to say 62.
Okay, so I'm lower than you are. But so I'm looking at, and I think you're probably more right than I am. I went low. But look at this thing. So just looking here, it has a wireless charging for your phone. What is this stuff right here? You have all these controls on the steering wheel. It's got Apple iTunes. That's a gorgeous looking car. Okay, so let's build in price. Let's build in price. And that'll tell you the starting price for the lowest model. Okay, let's continue. Oh, yes! We were both over. Starting price is $51,000.
Huh. Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I know, right? I'm surprised. Okay, so let's have a little fun with this thing. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're both off. Look, this one starts at $40,000. So wait, we're way off. $40,000 starting price for a 4-cylinder. Who wants to? Let's get the sport model.
Oh, right? I thought Standard in the Cadillac was a V8.
Right? All right, do we want to do Black Raven? Do we want to do Satin Steel Metallic? Shadow Metallic? I saw a blue one from this guy on one of the racing shows. He had a blue one.
So what was the baseline price? Because we got to guess on the sale price.
40 grand was the base price.
All right. So what are we guessing on the maxed out?
Maxed out, I'm gonna say 90.
I'm gonna shoot. You're lucky that I suck at gambling. I'm gonna say 62.
You're gonna say 62 at max? Okay. Let's go to packages. We're gonna max everything out, right? So we gotta add the Super Cruise. What's a Super Cruise mean? I don't know what that means.
Gives a fuck.
We're just adding it. Fuck it. All right. So wait. Oh, here we go. So Super Cruise adds parking package, so it'll park itself. Semi-aniline leather seats, whatever that means. Leather wrapped horn pad. Dual pane sunroof. Surround vision recorder. Holy shit. So that means it records while you're driving. Navigation with Bose. Climate package. Lighting package. All right. All right. I'll take this. Sounds good. No, I don't need help buying it. Okay, let's add.
Sure.
So we got a platinum for 62, a premium for 52. So we want the so I want to mark this. Why can't I mark it? Oh, we got to add that. So we want to add that. Okay, now select. I got to remove the jet black. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll still select it. All right, now let's see what else. What's next? What's next? Cold weather package. We don't need that. I'm not gonna add that. Right? Oh, look, dude, it has LED.
Damn, we're already up to 67.
I know. We're gonna be way off, I think.
Technically, you win.
Okay, driver awareness package, whatever that is. Let's add that.
I said 62, didn't I?
Yeah, let's see what else. So let's go to next step. Let's go to the exterior. We gotta add the rims though, right? Then, so I'm gonna do gloss black. I don't like shiny chrome rims. I don't know about you, but I don't like shiny chrome rims.
No, neither. Murder that shit out.
Oh, we gotta add the blue brake caliper. No, not blue. We'll do red brake calipers. There we go.
Yellow. They got yellow.
No yellow. Just red or blue.
Car, motherfucker.
Black mirror caps. Why not? We'll add that. Nope. Well, it takes away from the other package we have. Illuminating door handles. I like that. Ooh, cool. Now let's go to the interior. So we already got everything that's good. Do we need a seat back organizer? No. Floor mats. Let's get the best floor mats we can. The premium floor mats. Dude, that's a beautiful car on the inside.
I'll be topping out around 80.
Suede microfiber steering wheel. Okay, I won't add that because let's see. What's next? Collapsible cargo. Who cares about that shit? We're not talking. Surround vision recorder. Let's add this. Oh, we can't. Let's see. Okay, we can't change that. Okay, never mind. First aid kit. Nah, who cares about a first aid kit? Summary. Let's go to the summary. Let's see how much it is. You were closer than I was. It's only 70,170. That's a beautiful car, though. Look how much room there is in the back. Holy shit. It doesn't look like it would have that much room.
Some nice ass seats right there, motherfucker.
Right? Look at that. That's a lot of room. Look at this. You know how much it's gonna be?
Cadillac, baby.
Dude, look at the price. Look at how much the monthly is. Dude, I used to pay. My first apartment was $350 a month, and they're asking for $950 a month. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a beautiful dog. Who's like the onboard dude? I would love a Cadillac, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of the Cadillac. All right, let me get back to our news. Let's finish the news up, and then I actually got to use the restroom real quick. It's the Eddie P break. I wonder if there's any new gas station encounters today. I think I'm going pee more times than you today, drunk.
I think Zed may have done a video of that didn't age well today.
Really?
I think that was pretty funny.
Okay, we'll have to go check it out.
Yesterday.
Actually, I really got to go use the restroom. You talk for a minute, drunk, all right? It's on you. You're up.
Me too, but... What the fuck, man? Is it done?
Of course. Now let's bring in our panel. Reason's senior editor Robbie Suave and American radio show host.
Just listen to what the fuck they're saying, I guess.
Fowler. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank
Adios, Eden.
Good to see you, Mike.
Let's start with some numbers. Number of people incarcerated in the United States dropped by 16% since 2019. At least 25 major cities have reduced or in the process of reducing funding for police. Killings in Albuquerque, Austin, and Pittsburgh have doubled in 2021. Robbie, how do you assess those numbers and the crime problem in many American cities right now?
Yes, it's quite troubling. Violent crime had been decreasing, falling dramatically since the early 1990s until the last few years, where that decline kind of paused and is now starting to rise again. It's a huge problem. Obviously, the number one priorities of government should be to stop crime, to protect the public, to promote public safety.
Oh, sorry.
I think
I forgot to stop the news, huh?
Culture of the
My bad, guys.
year that has been harshly critical of policing as always. And
Drunk Uncle left you guys? Sorry, guys.
You strange animal too whenever you got up.
It did it. I'm sorry, guys.
Also good. We hadn't heard that song in a while.
Which one?
Strange Animal.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
No, you hit the button before you left.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well,
we already heard it.
Well, guess what?
Heard it.
We're going to hear it again because I didn't get to hear it. Now I get to do my dance. Strange animal. All right, now I got a question. Are you worried about this? So they've been gone for a while, right? They normally take off in July, and they normally switch stuff up. Are you worried that they might change their opening song, and we won't have Strange Animal anymore? I kind of am a little bit.
Well, you got it on record, and I think they've been using that song for multiple years.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility.
It's
a possibility, but I don't know. I thought you were going to ask, like, why aren't they, haven't they come back yet? And I was like, motherfucker's lung just collapsed.
Right. I know.
That's where I thought you were going with it. But do you know any update on an ETA on when he's coming back? Because I got to say, I got some shit missing in my life, and it's my Steven Crowder when I first get to work.
I know, right? So do I. I miss watching him in the daytimes. No, I don't have anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just gotta... Hey, Julius, did you get an update about my name? I just got a Google alert on my name. Let's see what it says. Oh, no. That's not me. Okay, never mind. No, I totally missed the guy. Who is it by? Strange Animal? I don't know. It's a Steven Crowder song. I honestly don't know who it's by. I like the song, though.
I could have swore I seen it. I think if you might go to his one of his streams, I could have swore I seen one day it said music by and quote unquote whoever it was.
Okay,
but I know Steven Crowder does a lot of his own music. Obviously,
yeah. I don't think Strange Animal is his though.
I know, but it says music by, and it said a name, and I remembered it for a while, but I never remembered to bring it up in on camera.
Yeah.
But I think maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. No, but so if you guys don't know Julius, I'll get messages from, hey, like, Eddie, there's a new article about you. He actually put in one of those Google alerts with my name on it. I don't know. It's kind of scary. It's like, why is Julius checking out me that bad? You know?
Do we got to worry about you, Julius?
I know, right? It's like, Julius, what are you doing, man? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys a video. If I'm gonna find it, since we're talking about Steven Crowder coming back. Let's see if I have it.
I can't believe all those dirty people in the comments talking about they wish he would die.
Oh, I know that's some bullshit, isn't it? It's like
Hey,
really.
I wouldn't even say that in public about Nancy Pelosi. I mean, honestly.
Of course.
That's some bad voodoo. You know, you can't put that out into the ether.
No, of course not. Of course not. Right?
You can't control what your mind says. You know, your mind, you can sit there and tell, don't think this, and your mind will just be like, yep, I'm doing it.
All right.
But you don't put that shit out into the ether, you know?
Yeah, of course not. You know, I'm going to go through I'm going to show you guys some videos. We'll take a little break for a little bit. I know we're past. I'm feeling it today. I don't know. I'm feeling something different today for you guys.
And I'm off work tomorrow, so we're all good.
Hey, well, there we go. Right? And like, I know that I know there's no taco truck down there, so who cares?
No, the taco truck is not there at all anymore.
No.
I called them. I told them, I said, hey, you got to go away. And they said, okay.
You tell them because Eddie's eating too much of your food?
No, I just told them, yeah, you get back there if you know what's good for you.
All right.
It'd be a shame if something happened.
Okay,
so for all you know, that taco truck's not even there. Don't even go looking for it. It ain't there. You won't waste your time.
Good, I won't. I won't.
There you go.
Dang, man, I got a lot of videos I put up over the times. I really have. Holy shit. You guys want to see my fish tank when it was all set up? How cool it used to look? Look at my beautiful fish tank. I miss that bad boy. Well, I mean, it's right back here, but I don't have any fish in there right now. I got to get it going again.
Did they hang out in those nooks and crevices a lot?
Oh yeah, they sure did. They sure did. They loved it. All right, let me go way down here. Let's go way back. Let's hit the very beginning. What I wanted to show you guys was some of the of me walking right after having surgery and stuff. So I'm trying to find it, but it's like I gotta go way back in the time. Remember that song? We're gonna take it back, way back in the time.
Kim says she's wide awake. That's because you just got up from a nap, yeah?
Oh, I'm gonna show you one of my commercials too. I've showed these before. I used to make commercials for my wife's thrift store. They were pretty funny. They were like, you know, like, what What was that guy's name? Did you guys never saw Federated commercials? Do you know who Federated commercials are?
What?
Drunk? Federated. Federated was this, they did like our prices are so low, and they'd take a sledgehammer and slash their VCRs and stuff like that. What was that guy's name from the Federated commercials? I think it's an LA thing, maybe only. He became very famous. He was always on the Hollywood squares. What the heck was his name? Somebody tell me what his name was, please.
Poison. Did you go see Poison?
Oh, yeah.
Was it the same night as Tool?
Yep.
And oh, so you didn't go see Bret Michaels. You went and seen Poison.
Oh, wait, no. This is a different night. I'm sorry. This was a different night. We saw Bret Michaels, too. I'll have to look at it. We'll watch. No, I think it was Bret Michaels, but he played some Poison songs, I think. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
I
sure.
do remember when Bret Michaels rolled in. He still had some of his road cases, and you could faintly see the Poison logo on it.
Yeah.
But I'd be more interested in meeting CC DeVille than Bret Michaels. Bret Michaels was awesome, but I liked Mike.
I gotta ask, who is CC DeVille?
The guitarist.
Oh, okay.
Poison, not Bret Michaels.
Well, here, I can probably play this. I mean, it's on Facebook. Man, that's loud.
They should throw that logo all the time.
Yeah, this was I think it was maybe Poison that we went and saw. Maybe it was Poison, not Bret Michaels. And then there was, let's see, who is this? That's still Poison. Yeah, that's Poison.
I don't like Poison.
Let's see. I thought Tool was at this concert too, though. You know who this is, right, Drunk?
I can't hear the music.
Def Leppard.
Oh yeah, 5 Guys, 9 Arms.
Yeah, we went to their. It was Def Leppard. It was their last show ever. What happened? I guess I can't see these videos anymore. Gosh darn it! I wanted to see the one of me walking after my surgery. Okay, well I'll show you some videos. Let's see. That was Poison. Here, you guys want to see a stupid, funny video I made real quick? Watch this. This is my old scooter.
Eddie.
This is when we used to buy storage units.
Ramp right there.
That was just us being stupid.
Oh man, get some air. What's up?
Right? That was the best I could do there. Oh, so for the very first year my wife opened up her thrift store, for the 4th of July, we closed down the store and we took our employees to Six Flags. Here we go! We went way up there.
Oh, goodness.
Look at that. I mean, that thing's like almost straight up. That thing was like almost straight the F up. It was scary. Here we go! That was my friend Jose. You know, I gotta get a hold of that dude. We're cool. There's Fluffy. Let's see. Here's one of our funny commercials that I made. Hey everybody, Eddie here with B&B Thrift Store, my favorite store, and not just because my wife owns it. I love this store because every Monday and every Thursday is half price day, just like today. Are you looking for a dining room table? Well, look no further. B&B Thrift Store has this beautiful table for $124.99. Well, not today, because remember, it's half price day. That means you're going to get this beautiful table for $62.50 plus tax. Are you ready for Halloween? I'm not either. But don't worry, here at B&B Thrift Store, all of our Halloween stuff is half price today. Does your kid want to be Winnie the Pooh for Halloween? Well, look, we have a Winnie the Pooh costume. It's not $9.99 today. No, it's only $4.99. Why is that? Because it's half price day. Come on down to 125 South D in Madera. Was that not funny or what? I mean, come on. You gotta laugh at that.
Yeah, I'm definitely laughing.
But But you know, it made people come down, bro. It actually made.
Oh yeah.
It worked. Everybody, Eddie here with being. It did its job, right? Let's see. What's this video right here? Hey everybody, my name's Hendrik.
Ooh, at half price.
Right? Hey, that I love the man to death, and he's really great. Well, we had a thrift store. Every single day, so I'm proud to have him in my life. We had a thrift store in town that every Monday and Thursday was half price day, so we had to do it too. Oh yeah, so this thing right here. So my friend that promised to do this when I die is no longer my friend. So if I die drunk, uncle, will you be at my wedding and will you do this for me? This is what I want you to do for me.
When you die, can I be at your wedding?
Oh, I said wedding, huh? Oh, well, let me play the video. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't do it. There's a song I want you to sing exactly how I say it. Or how it's done in this video. So here's when I used to go to the thrift store, I was not allowed to go by myself. So I would take Panda. It's like a, you know where I go to the food truck? The thrift store's kind of down there. And Angela, my wife, she didn't like me coming home at 2 o'clock in the morning by myself. So she'd have me take Panda. This is what Panda would do. Watch. See how she's walking back and forth? She doesn't walk in a straight line.
No, yeah, they do that.
So one day, my friend Los and I, we were down.
You do that too. You go outside?
He's gonna go outside. But anyway, so you'll be able to hear me. So what my friend did, he was in the military and he was doing that. And he's like, Eddie, the reason why we do that is we're taught in the military. That's how you do it so you can watch all the action going around. He saw Panda, your dog, is doing that so she can protect you. She's watching all sides around you, is what she's doing.
Word.
And so I used to take Panda every day with me to the store. Let's see. Oh, so now here's another commercial. I'm going to show you two commercials. One's in English, one's in Spanish. Let's see which one's first. Hey everybody, Eddie here at my wife's store, B&B Thrift Store. My favorite place to go. Guess what? Can you believe we've been here a year already? Me either. But to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, my wife is having a 75% off sale.
75% off?
See this tablet right here? It's $250 right now. Thursday, it'll be $67.50 plus tax. So come on down and see what all the buzz is about at B&B Thrift Store, 125 South D. You like because we're called B&B Thrift Store. Like, I come down and see what the buzz is all about. But now watch this. So I did it in Spanish too. Hey everybody, Eddie here at my wife's store, B&B Thrift Store. Hold on, I did it in Spanish too. Hola, soy Eddie. Aquí en mi tienda favorita, B&B Thrift Store. La segunda, mejor. Y sabes que están aquí por 1 año. Y por eso vas a tener una celebración grande. Toda la tienda vas a estar 75% descuento.
¿75%?
Serio, 75%. Todos los días, la 1 de febrero. 10 a las 6. Vengo aquí por el descuento mejor de todos. 75%. Hoy, este mueble es $2.50. Pero no jueves. En jueves vas a estar 67.50 centavos. Qué bueno, ¿no?
Did you say hueves? That doesn't mean balls?
Oh, no. Soy Eddie. Huevos. Aquí en mi tienda favorita. Jueves is Thursday.
Oh, I thought you were saying something about you. Basically, you ain't got any balls, don't come here or something.
No. Jueves means Thursday.
Ah.
What the heck is that? I don't know what that is.
Those nueves.
No, jueves is Thursday. What's this video right here?
Huh?
Hey, we're at the Fresno Home Show. You know how we do it? We go, where's my scooter? We ride the scooter. So if you're at the home show, stop by and see us. We're trying to make the day better. It didn't start off too well, so now we're gonna go to the home show. That's how.
You have to stay right here.
Like my wife used to ride on the front of the scooter all the time.
I bet y'all had fun.
Let's see, what else do we got going on? What videos do I have here? Oh yeah, this was a crazy guy at school. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to stop it. That's not the video I thought it was. Stop. That is the crazy man, but still. Let's see. What else? What else can we show you? Since I made you laugh with my thrift store videos. Oh, I think this is when the lady poops in the store. Oh, no. This guy stole the camera from us. Or he tried to or something. He tried to steal my camera.
Damn, that got screws in it. Shit.
Right?
I forgot to bring my screwdriver.
Let's see.
I bought a Phillips head, but this is a flathead. Shit.
Oh yeah, look at this steak. This is my wife's birthday. Look at that. That's a Ruth Chris steak. That's how it comes out.
Cowboy steak.
Yummy. You hear it sizzling? Did you hear that thing sizzling? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know, every year I go get a ribeye from Ruth Chris for my birthday. Maybe I should again.
We're gonna have to shut it down soon because I'm getting fucking hungry now.
Okay. All right, I'm almost done.
Hey,
give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes.
Gotcha. I gave you 10.
Hold on, let me turn the volume down. But see, look, this is how good of a dog Panda is. She won't leave my side. I can take her out in public. She will not leave my side. But the problem is she goes after people. I can't take her outside because of that. Let's see. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. Where are we going? Where are we going? This was me at the Trump rally with Ben Berkwam. Turn the volume up a little bit.
So right now
President Trump was right there in front of us. It was a cool rally in Las Vegas.
Yes.
That was fun. What else? Oh, this is my buddy Jeremy. You guys will laugh at this one. He told Kat.
They actually said we will try to help shut up. I would have bound you for my fucking show, asshole.
Those you did.
Well, I can bounce him. You can make. Let's have him leave. He's at his time. Yeah, lock him up. Anyway.
So watch. Let me see. Hold on. So remember the guy who did the video where he was like, "She's not wearing a mask. She's not wearing a mask. Look at her now." The one that messed up the ABC News. That's Jeremy right there. That's him. And when he got kicked out of what's that stupid dumb bitch's name? What's her name? Kathy Griffin. Yeah. He got kicked out of her event. If you guys know who Paloma for Trump is, do you know Paloma for Trump?
Going to the beach. Eddie getting a private Paloma escort in heels.
I've seen this video.
Okay, hang on, I gotta get in front of you guys. I gotta get in front of you guys.
We were going to the Tijuana border right there. That's Paloma for Trump. She used to be really big. I haven't seen her around lately. I don't know what happened to her. Oh, you guys want to see my three-legged dog? I miss this puppy. My wife took her. I know the house of... Look, there's my three-legged dog. See her? She's missing a leg. That was my three-legged dog. Toby. I think I should get custody of her, shouldn't I? Should I get partial custody of her?
All right.
What else? What? Oh, here. This is my dad. So I made a new grave for my dad. This was his old grave. It's Eddie. So I am here. I hope you can see me. I'm trying to do this backwards so you can read the name right on your dad's grave site. Oh, but anyway, for my buddy. I went to my buddy's grave site. Sorry. I know, drunk's like, Eddie, I want to eat. I'm here at your dad's grave site. He's like, Eddie, I want to eat. I'm just showing you the good stuff real quick.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, my dog AJ. So here's what my dog would do. He would break out of the backyard just to come here and sit in front of my house. That's all he would do. He was a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix. That was AJ. He didn't take shit from nobody.
Did I tell you I've been finding rabbits in my yard when I get home from work?
Really? I love rabbits. I love them.
I didn't see them today, but last night I seen 3.
Really?
There were 2 outside of my fence and 1 inside of my fence.
Yeah. And like, so when this happened,
I don't care, like all the rabbits you know, Bubba didn't seem to fuck with them.
This happened when I was 5 hours away from home, and I get the text from my phone saying your dog is out in front of your house. It's like, what do you do in that moment, you know?
Wait a minute, do rabbits eat rats?
No.
Damn.
Oh wait.
Maybe the rabbits were there to eat the fucking rat bastards that are.
All right, so remember how I told you when I was in when I was in Las Vegas, they did the whole what do you call that? It was a kiss moment. I think this is it. Let me see if they show the kiss on here. Is this the kiss one? Isn't this kiss right here? Oh no, it's not.
That's Queen.
Queen, yeah. That was my very first time using my 360 camera. Queen's pretty good. Queen is good. That was my very first time using my 360. Oh, here you go. This is the. Look at this. This was from the melting pot. It's not gonna play it. Darn it! It was only too. It was too short. The melting pot was awesome. Let's see. I'm almost done, drunk. Oh, here it is, I think. Is this it? Oh, no. This is a place called Rock and Brews. Do you have Rock and Brews where you're at?
I've heard of it.
Here, I'll show you then. So this is Rock and Brews. It's a restaurant. Sleep, chill, Brooklyn. Sleep, chill, Brooklyn. It's just basically it's called Rock and Brews. It's rock and roll and music. You know, it's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Gosh darn it, turn this off.
Our local spot like that is called Pinky's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so here, if you guys have ever listened to us on KGED when I worked for Guillermo Moreno with it's called KXEX now, but this is what our studio looked like. There's my old office where Ben and I used to do all our editing. We're here. KGED. AM 1680 here in Fresno. There's Guillermo's office. So you guys can see what it looks like inside a radio studio. Guys. Hi, Lupe. Why did I say Lupe? I always get you and Lupe messed up. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing, sweetie? Sorry. I was in the back. I stopped in the bathroom.
I think the bathroom. I didn't know you were there.
So that's our radio station.
Good, good.
I'm sorry. What's up, Woody? Come on in. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here for my interview today.
Nice.
I'm showing everybody what it looks like here.
Oh, nice.
Well, you guys changed it all around. So that's what our radio station used to look like. It's actually changed now again. But you guys want to know what it's like inside a radio station? There you go. I don't know why I called Lisa Lupe. Here, you want a good laugh? This is me and Tayo. So all of us here at EddieBlockFilms, we want to thank you for this award. Frontline America, you know, Ben Bergblom, Will Johnson. Who else we got to thank? Who else we got to thank?
The Invisible Man, according to mainstream.
Josh Fulfer. Thank you for making RME possible. America at War is the #1 documentary in the world. Yeah, that was just me and Tayo having fun. We're in Hollywood. There we go. So,
what's up?
We were in Hollyweird, I should say. Let's see, what's another good video I can show? Oh, you guys want to see the sharks? I love the San Jose Sharks. So I have a friend who gives me his tickets. These are his seats. I love these seats. Look how close we are to the action. This is what happens when the Sharks score a goal. Logan Couture. Sorry, I'm a Sharks fan. That's me. My buddy used to call me and be like, hey, would you like to take my tickets? Now he just says, all right, come get the tickets. Here's me and Tayo again. How good is that sandwich?
Dude, masterpiece. It's called the Marina Submarine
I lived for over a decade, right a block away from here. I probably gave me less than a half a dozen times. Never really appreciated it because I was always whatever, younger. Fantastic. This is just pastrami. This is half the sandwich.
Yeah, I love pastrami. Taiho, he's like, Eddie, wherever we go, you find the good food. I don't know how I find the good food. I just do it. Let's see. I'm almost done with the videos, drunk, so you can say we can get out of here. Let's see what's up next. I know. Let's see. All right, here, you guys like the puppy videos. I'm gonna show you Donnie or Giacomo when he used to play with Sugar. He's 13 years old in this video. I miss him a lot. Good night, X Galaxy. I know you guys are like, Eddie, why are you showing us these dumb videos? I'm just showing you part of my life. I'm letting you guys in my life right now. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Look at what Donnie when he was a puppy. Holy shit. Remember when Donnie was just a little puppy? Can you believe that's Donnie?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
little
shit.
bugger.
Holy shit, I can't believe he used to be that small. Oh my goodness.
Here.
All right, guys. That's it for now. I know.
Wait. No.
Hold on, you know, we got to do one last thing. We've got to do the whole political cartoon of the day. We can't go without a political cartoon of the day. Let me show that real quick. Here we go. Here's the political cartoon of the day, because I know Drunk wants to go. I don't know. I'm not ready to go. I'm just having one of my days. Here's the political cartoon of the day. Let's see it. Come on. Let no crisis go to waste. Constitutional rights and freedoms. Oh, I got it. I don't know. Oops, I forgot. Here's one, because I wanted to talk about this. This is Gavin Newsom getting in trouble. Gavin Newsom, we got to watch his video, right? We got to see Gavin Newsom talk shit to people. Last one, I promise, Drunk. I promise.
Let's catch a wave, dude.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna take you guys to the store with me. How about that? I'm hungry. California Gavin Newsom snapped this week while talking to reporters, ranting that everybody outside the Golden State is bitching about it. He said the B word. Let's see the video. Show me the video. Oh, they're not gonna show us the video? Is that no fucking way? You gotta show me the video. What the hell? I guess they're not going to show us the video. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. No video. All right, well, I know Drunk Uncle's tired. He wants to go to bed, even though he's, What's up, Matt Rogers? What's up, Eva?
I'm just feeding my face right now.
I know he's hungry. You know what I got a craving for? I know Johnny Yuma's going to kick my ass for saying this. But you know what I'm craving? Chef Boyardee. You're probably going to talk shit to me about it too. Chef Boyardee.
I guess, I don't know if that's better than the taco truck or not.
Well, there's no taco truck here. So you know what? What do you think? Should I drive right now on my scooter? It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get there on the scooter. Should I take you guys for a trip to Food for Less? Because I know they're open 24 hours a day. And go get Chef Boyardee. And I got a question. How do you say this stuff? So I'm from Holland, and we used to get this. It's a pate, but it was liver pate. It's called liverwurst. They don't have it here. Instead, they have. It's called is it bratwurst? Is that how you say it?
No, bratwurst is like Italian sausage.
Okay, so what it is? It comes in a pat. Do you know what liverwurst is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It comes in like a tube. You put it on crackers. It's a pate. So it's called bratwurst or something. I don't know. I'm going to see if they have it. I don't know. Do you guys want to go for a ride with Eddie? DL's like, no.
With Eddie.
I'm going to have to, it'll have to be a new stream anyways, but I think I'm going to go do that. That's what I'm going to do. Right? Well, you guys can go with me to Food for Less and help me pick out some food. What do y'all think? Drunk Uncle can eat his food, and I'll just go for a drive.
Feed my face.
He's gonna feed his face.
I mean, some Bojangles.
Yeah. I love liverwurst. When I was a kid, you know, the Dutch, we had a guy, so I'm Dutch, right? And there was a Dutch store in LA. It was in Artesia, and they had all the Dutch foods you could imagine. And what this guy would do was he packed his motorhome full of Dutch food, and he would travel around the state delivering Dutch food to Dutch people. Oh, he used to bring the liverwurst. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Everybody's saying let's go. So give me 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and we're going to go do this, right? Drunk Uncle, you can say what you got to say. Say what you say when you say what you say to me. Who sings that song? Did I even get the words right? Who used to sing that song? If you say what you say when... It's like a slow song. All right, guys. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. If that. We're going to go for a ride together. I'll be live from my scooter. People... Maybe we'll see some homeless... Maybe I'll get attacked by the homeless people again. Who knows?
No!
All right, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. Drunk Uncle's going to be in the chat room, I think, knowing him. I want some... Now I want some chicken wings, too. All right, guys. We'll see you in a few minutes. Drunk Uncle's got to say what he's got to say.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There's his meow meow. We'll be back.
Meow.